Shane Johnson, Perry Hall, Taylor Jenkins, and Jamaica Sharp.
It's a lot of captains.
Our honorary captain tonight, D.C. Washington.
Yeah.
Always. You gonna be here at the end?
Welcome to John R. Lewis High School here in Springfield, Virginia, where tonight the DC Divas play host to the Tampa Bay Inferno. It's playoff football time. Scott Jackson and Rick Doc Walker here, former Super Bowl champion, with me as we get you ready for this one. Doc, third meeting between these two teams. Obviously a lot of stakes here tonight as we are in the postseason.
And I think a year ago we were indoors for this matchup. It's always a classic, and to be able to watch the magnificent Amanda do what she does, this is one for all ages.
Well, Tampa Bay's not going to surprise you. You know what they're going to do. They're going to run the football. Shea Rutland last time had some success against these Divas a few weeks back.
Well, when you're good at what you do, why alter it? If you can't stop it, you can't beat them. I love that run-first mindset.
Well, meanwhile, for the Divas, you mentioned her, Amanda Congiallo, the quarterback. It starts with her and ends with her when it comes to this Divas offense.
Hard-working, all the accolades. She's worth it, plus some. But it's a team game, and her teammates, they gravitate to her work ethic. And you know, a year ago it ended on a sour note for them. They want to flush that memory out and get back on the good foot.
All right, we're about to kick off playoff football. Stick with us as it's the Inferno and Divas straight ahead. Okay, yeah.
The 2026 DC Divas are presented by IBEW Local 26, the power behind DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, ROSM, naturally optimizing performance and enhancing healing. And Navy Yard Dental and Dr. Chad Jones, the official team dentist of the DC Divas, providing dentistry services to DC's fastest growing neighborhood.
Kickoff between the Divas and the Inferno. Third meeting between these two teams. Just a couple of weeks ago, Divas went a lopsided win, a 49-14 victory As we look at Tampa's keys tonight, Rick, the controlling of the line of scrimmage, obviously huge for this team in limiting the Divas' big plays. And we saw them do a pretty good job with key number 1 last time out for a while at least.
Yeah, the D-line, the key is those anchors. That D-line deserves a lot of credit. I hope they got the game ball, because to beat a team that's not trying to trick you, you got to beat them with girth.
Yeah, so Tampa's not any surprises what they're going to do tonight. They're going to run the football. Ashley Parker, by the way, the starting quarterback, as Octavia Lowell is out with an injury. Divas side of the ball, we look at it and we talk about this a lot. You got to stop the run when you're playing Tampa. They absolutely have to do that and protect the football, because, again, what gets the Divas in trouble, turnovers and penalties. They do lead the league in penalties, and obviously turnovers have been part of the story here. In their one loss against Pittsburgh, penalties were a huge culprit.
Yeah, self-inflicted wounds. Good teams don't do that. They minimize that. That's the problem. If they want to get back in the championship mode, they got to play smarter.
So Divas in the black on black tonight with the burgundy and gold stripes. Also the usual burgundy helmets as well with that Divas logo. And then the red on red for Tampa tonight, the Inferno with the white trim and the black helmets here. And again, third meeting between these two teams. First game was a one-score game down in Tampa early in the season, but the game a few weeks ago was good for about halfway through the second quarter. The Divas really took control of the football game and imposed their will on Tampa. But Tampa can eat the clock up on you if you're not careful and really control the line of scrimmage. And they will get the ball first, and obviously that's what their plan is going to be once they touch the football, is to grind it out here and shorten the football game.
Smart plan. We won a lot of football games with a very similar plan under Joe Jackson Gibbs.
Absolutely. So we get ready for the Divas to kick it off to the Inferno. Inferno with Joyce deep to return. And we are about to get underway here from Springfield. Here is the high end-over-end kickoff, and Joyce is going to run underneath it. The 25, she's got the 30, going to go sideways, trying to get those shoulders upfield, going to be stacked up and knocked down by T.J. Stevenson.
Yeah, good pursuit.
And that's where the Inferno drive will start on their own 33-yard line.
You want to get off to a good start, not give up any free yardage on that, and we're going to find out now what the D-line is going to bring to this ball game.
And again, the interesting situation here, quarterback. So we talked about Ashley Parker. We did see her a little bit a few weeks ago when Octavia Lowell suffered that injury, and then she came back out. But we will keep our eyes on the backup quarterback tonight, see if Ashley Parker can make some things happen. And interesting opening formation here. We saw a lot of wishbone last time these two teams played. Now we're seeing a little bit of pistol here from Parker.
Smart. Trying to get that light in that box.
And Tia Holmes, the back to her left. Rutland here in the slot. Also here on the near side is Akia Taylor, who had a big game last week. And straight ahead and going nowhere on the run play, because the Divas stack up Rutland quickly, and she did not get far. Maybe at the line of scrimmage.
There. Double deuce.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. Yep. Guarantee you.
Oh, yeah. Carrie Hall, always in on the action, right?
Double deuce she's a run stopper. She's not playing at all.
Yeah.
I like the idea offensively, spread them out and get right up the gut, but you got to get double deuce out the way.
So second down and 10 after the no gain. Tia Holmes remains the back to really just directly behind the quarterback, Ashley Parker. Parker only 1 of 10 of the season and an interception. Parker is going to throw it here near side, caught by Joyce, slips one tackle, and gets knocked down by Perez after about a 4-yard, make it a 6-yard pickup. So it's going to bring up third and about 3 or 4. Let's see what the official mark is.
Yeah, great run after catch. That could have been minimized, man. She breaks the tackle, go north-south. You teach all receivers, catch and go.
Officially a pickup of 7. So 3rd and 3. This is the kind of down and distance that Tampa wants to keep it in. They don't want to be in 3rd and longs. And here comes Parker with 2 backs this time. Holmes stays there. And the new back in the game looks like Tambray Smith, excuse me. Pitch back to Smith. Smith's coming here near side. Gets pushed back. Oh, big-time defense.
Goodness.
Ricky Rivas comes forward and knocks her down for a loss.
That's clinic.
Rivas just blew through the block and made the tackle.
Yeah, they'll cut this out. This will be on training reels. This is how you set an edge. She dominated that position right there. That was awesome. 2 people on. Stands up, doesn't give up ground. That is flat out balling.
So that's a loss there of 4. So it brings up 4th and 7. Here comes the punt team.
Wow.
What a great play by Rivas. Just to blow through that. You said that is
You don't
teachable.
See that. You don't say, hey, you split a double team at the point of attack on a critical down. That tells me you want to win.
Christine Nicholson on to punt. Back to receive for the Divas, standing at her own 35 is Ching Johnson. Oh, there is a soccer ball in the field, so we got a time. I mean, I get the World Cup's a big deal now, but I mean, it seems a little extreme.
Or a pitch? So this is not a pitch.
This is not a pitch. I mean, I get it. The World Cup's going on and all, but come on.
I love the counter. So we're going pitches and fields, and it's a soccer ball. I love it.
All right, on the kick. I just am interested that I've been saying the name Turkey wrong for 5 years now. I didn't know that. All right, into punt at Nicholson. Again, Johnson among those deep who just gets the punt off. Johnson's going to wait for the fair catch at the 40, and that should be an interference, right?
Flag.
Yeah, that's a fair catch signal. Yeah, the flag is now dropped. Good job by Johnson not to drop the football, but she took a tough hit there. Again, you're not supposed to get hit when you throw a fair catch sign up.
Yeah, well.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so the Divas will start here in Tampa territory to start this drive where she caught her at the 39. Easy penalty to call there.
Momentum is really on DC's side.
Well, remember the last meeting, Tampa took the opening drive right down the field, running the ball, dominating the line of scrimmage to get that touchdown. Then the Divas, special teams got them on the board first. Took a while for their offense to ever touch the football. And then when they, of course, did get on the field, they started becoming a machine in that football game and really changed everything. So
yeah, Divas need to jump on them early. I mean, that snap to the punter was molasses.
Yeah, that was
you got to press them now. Yeah, they don't have tempo going for them, which is surprising because they're a good football team. But right now, you got to seize the moment. And you don't win this game without points on the board.
Divas will start at the Tampa 46. So a short field for this high-powered Divas offense. Again, Amanda Congialdi, the quarterback. She is the top passer in all of the WFA. Top receiver is Navi Howell. You'll hear her name a lot tonight, I would imagine, number 14. She's got 9 touchdown receptions in the season. And right now, empty backfield as they are going 5 wide here for Congialdi out of the gun. Congialdi throws it over left side, caught by Gabby Johnson, the tight end. Cuts up field and gets about 6-7 yards on 1st and 10 down to the 38-yard line. So a pickup actually of 9 there.
Yeah, look at tempo. No huddle. Smart. Smart move, man. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Make it an 8-yard pickup. So 2nd and 2. Again, this empty backfield look with the 5 wide for Congialdi. Back to pass. Looking right now. She's going to step up in the pocket, still scrambling. Now she's in trouble. Uh-oh, Congialdi's going to take a sack and loses all the yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. So really good coverage downfield. You call that a coverage sack, if you will. And she is swallowed up there.
I think
by Tiara Smith.
Amanda would be the first to tell us that I got to get rid of that ball. I got to get rid of that ball. You can't take a loss like that when you start off in no huddle. You got tempo going, and then you set yourself back.
Zanae Williams got her first, and then it was also Tiara Smith cleaning that up.
I love her belief in herself. She never believes.
No, she never believes the play's over.
Man, I
Absolutely.
love that. I love it.
Sarah Struber now in the backfield with Congialdi to her left. 3 wide receivers here to the near side. Now Struber goes in motion to the far side. Another empty backfield set for Congialdi. Looking to load up. Looking downfield still. Congialdi's eyes downfield. She's under pressure again, and she's going to get maybe a couple yards, but taken down. So good defensive stand here by Tampa after the great field position for the Divas.
And the thing about Tampa, they needed a lift because the offense clearly they were stagnant. So this is a great turnabout to go. We are going to compete today. This is not going to be a walkover.
Danny Turner with the sack, or not really a sack, with the tackle, after a pickup of 2 yards. So 4th and 8, the Divas offense stays in the field. And Congialdi going to break the huddle here, see if the Divas can get this 8 yards or give Tampa some really good field position.
Yeah.
Harmony Buckman in the backfield now, number 13, next to Congialdi to her right. Now she'll leave the backfield. Empty set here, Congialdi. Loading up, throwing towards that first down marker. Behind Hal, incomplete, and we got flags on towards the line of scrimmage. I don't know if that's a hold on the Divas or a penalty
Well,
on
that's what Danny
Tampa thinks it's.
Turner's hoping is holding.
Yeah, Turner. I think that's what Tampa's pointing at, the Divas, but we'll see. I don't know. Referees having a conversation, and the Divas offense leaving the field. So I think it is, in fact, on the Divas. It is a hold, so that'll be declined. And big set of defensive downs there by this Tampa Inferno offense.
Yeah,
Defense,
great job.
Excuse me.
They put out a fire. Inferno actually matched fire with fire. They needed a great defensive stance because their offense right now, they were not in gear. And the Divas really failed to take advantage of an opportunity.
Yeah, Divas, look, they tried to come out of here aggressive, and Tampa was up for the challenge, with that no huddle, with those wide looks, no huddle, spreading them out. They were ready for it. Mm-hmm. So give Tampa credit. Defensively coming to play here. So Ashley Parker, her second drive. This time the back will be T. Roberts. Roberts, 180 yards rushing on the season on 50 carries. Coming into the game is Shea Rutland now in the slot position. So 2 receivers each side out of the pistol. It's Parker. Much different look this week than last. Roberts running forward, maybe gets a couple to the 48 or making the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Bullock.
So just a pickup of 2.
That D-line, man, their strength is their front. And when you're playing a run-first team, just like playing Big Ten football, you got to say to yourself, they're challenging us. They're telling us what they're going to do is an insult, and now we're not going to let them do it.
Yeah, Nikita Bullock with the nice tackle there. So now we get an I formation look for the first time this evening from this Tampa offense. Parker under center. Rutland the deep back. Roberts the fullback. And it's going to be play action. Parker's going to roll right. Looking downfield, throws, and incomplete. Intended receiver was the tight end Maggie Etheridge, but good coverage there by the Divas on the edge, too, by Jake Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson put a quilt on her.
So 3rd and 8.
I like the diversity of what Tampa's trying to do. They're trying not to be as predictable as we thought they would be.
Well, the thing that changes for them, obviously, and what was interesting to see how they would attack it, is without Lowell, you don't have that run threat. Parker's not the – Lowell is so tough on the edge. So many big plays.
She's a weapon.
Yeah, so now with Parker in there, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more – you're not concerned about her beating to the edge. But she might have to keep one at some point to keep him honest. So now the split backfield with Rutledge and Roberts, and again out of the pistol is Parker. Going to give it to Rutland, going right side. Rutland's got some space over there. She get the corner, but gets stood up and gets pulled down. Maybe a pickup of 1, but that is it. Excellent defense there on the edge. Perez, I believe, got in there first.
Yeah, man.
Concepcion, Elizabeth Perez Concepcion was the first one to meet her.
That was just an outstanding effort on both sides. I mean, they blocked their tails off. They just couldn't get credit for it because nobody wanted to die on that cross, man. That was good football play.
So it brings up 4th and 7. Another look at Christine Nicholson, the punter. As you mentioned it last time, worth watching here. Will that snap get back there quick enough?
It better. It better improve.
So back to receive for the Divas is Sienna Britt at the 20. Shing Johnson standing at the 28. So they kind of got a I formation in terms of punt returning. Snap it's a little bit better. Quickly, just got her way low. Here comes Shing Johnson. Look out. She's got the 35. Uh-oh, outside 40. On her feet, close to the 50, pushed out of bounds. Oh, we got a flag. Let's see if that's a block in the back. So for now, the Divas will have it at the 49. We'll see what the flag says.
I love hearing your voice elevate when Ching has that ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Because you look like this could be it again.
Well, she's got 4 kickoff returns for touchdowns. We saw one of them last week.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago when these two teams played. But that one's not going to be as good a return as it should have been because of a hold. Let's get another look here. I mean, you just every time 25 touches the ball, you got to hold your breath if you're the other team.
It's exhilarating. Yeah, it's exhilarating.
As I've said before, on any other team that wouldn't have the skill position people this team has, you'd probably find a way to get her to play offense too. But they've got a hard enough time feeding these mouths.
Yeah, they're loaded.
So Gabby Johnson in motion. Struber the back. First carry of the game for Struber. Oh, big run right up the middle. She's got close to the first down marker. See if they give her it or not. Now, I'm going to say a 9-yard pickup. One linesman on this side has her at 10. The other one has them at 9. We'll see what they ultimately spot it. So they're going to spot it for a 9-yard pickup.
Yeah, that was jailbreak. And when you got Turner in the middle, their nose tackle is a load. And if you get her blocked, then you can get to that next level.
So we talk about with the Divas, you're tempted to let your quarterback drop back every time, but they have a host of really good running backs, including Sarah Struber, who's the lead one here tonight, number 34. Alston's still out with an injury. Here comes Struber, and she has a little bit more. And then some. They actually gave her the first down, and then on that play, it's close to an 8-yard pickup, but we have a flag. I think it might be coming back.
One thing you got to always remember when you're playing a run-first team, their defense deals with them in practice.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so right here, that was a takedown. Yeah, takedown.
Right, WWE.
Yeah, Danny Turner did a good job selling it, too.
Yeah.
Made sure the officials saw it, but now she definitely got taken down. So what would have been about an 8 to 9-yard pickup is now a 10-yard loss. So 1st and 20 coming up. So the Divas, a little bit of challenge here as the balls move back, sitting on their 41-yard line. Again, talked about this earlier today with Rich Daniel. We've talked about it all year. The self-inflicted stuff, the penalties. Again, number 1 team in penalties in this league are the Divas.
Control what you can control.
So 2 wide each side. Struber, the lone back, who moves to Congialdi's right, takes the handoff. Big run here for Struber. She gets a lot of that yardage back close to the original line of scrimmage. She'll be cut down at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, Gabby Johnson, man, textbook block. Textbook block. Stayed up, maintained that surface, kept the feet moving. Clinic.
So an 8-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12. Congialdi again with the 2 wide on each side. Struber in the backfield. Congialdi going to throw it this time out there to Britt. Britt makes one player miss, gets across the 50, keeping on her feet, still moving. It's Britt close to the first down marker, pushing forward. I think she's got it. What a play after the catch. Oh, they're going to say a yard shy. They're going to mark her down at the 40. 3rd and 1 coming up.
Man, that's just human highlight package there. Those are beautiful ones.
Her in space.
Everybody
Look
up front.
at this.
They run the timings, everything. Good hands.
Whoop.
Stop, make you miss.
Whoop.
Look at people in the dark uniforms getting out to get another block.
Well, I really thought she had the first down. Give to Struber, and she's got the first down a little bit more. She crosses the 35-yard line down to the 34. 1st and 10 Divas.
Yeah, Walker in front, 7-7, giving them a surface. This is going to be really important to see who wants to hit that scoreboard first.
That's right. I mean, the Divas, we've seen this team move the ball at times and hurt themselves, and they get in the red zone. Congialdi loading up, going deep that far side. She's into coverage, incomplete as it goes through the hands of Britt. She had a chance. I didn't know if it was going to get there, but she put it through the defender somehow and through the hands of Sienna Britt.
But the air game right now is not in sync.
No, it's not.
And that's the thing you notice. We watch them warm up for seems like 4 hours, and they're throwing all over the place. It has not seemed smooth yet.
Yeah, just a little bit off. And again, into coverage.
Well, there's 2 of them, 1 of you.
Look,
I don't like the math on that.
Right.
Got to be somebody to check that bad boy down to.
I think the run's been working pretty well for him. And some of the shorter stuff, we'll see if they go back to it here on 2nd and 10. Give to Struber. Right ahead. Another big hole.
What a
Struber
block.
still.
Another
flag, though. Goodness sakes.
Oh.
So that's about a 13-yard, 14-yard pickup, but I think it's going to come back.
Yasmin up front, man. They are killing people.
Yeah,
at the point of attack.
another Divas hold, though. Another Divas hold. Gabby Johnson can't believe it. She was furious. I think they might have got her.
I always like to translate it. Who forced you to hold? That means the defense earned it.
So that'll back the Divas up after a really big run from Struber. Let's see if we can see the hold here. Here goes Struber.
That's just a good.
Now this is good blocking there. Oh my goodness, that was a pancake, right? Woo.
Yeah.
Wow. Because Zoe, whoa, just knocked her.
That was crazy.
Knocked her blocker on their tail. That was a heck of a hit.
Never let aggression get in the way of technique and procedure. Then you look sloppy, even though you want it bad, but you end up giving it away. That's a mental thing. You got to overcome that.
So they block. Okay, so it was a downfield block. So it's not as. So wherever the hole was, it was downfield. So that's really about a 6-yard penalty in the end. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 16 as they mark it on the 40. They're going to call it 2nd and 15.
Is that a draw?
Another draw on Struber. Oh, this time blown up. Turner was all over it. Danny Turner. Wow. And Rutland was in there, too.
Danny Turner.
Man, check the headsets. Woo. Maybe just take going right from here to them. Man, that's outstanding.
They were ready for that one. Danny Turner was there. He was beating at the football. And Rutland, too. Let's take another look.
Yeah,
Rutland there, too, and Turner just
2
cleaning
and
them.
1, the numbers don't make it. They don't make sense.
Let's get behind those Divas.
So big third down here, 3rd and 17 after a loss. Got to, I mean, you can play this like 4 downs, right? Try to get some of it back here. You don't have to go for it all.
Oh, I like the math. I like the way you think.
This is a aggressive offense, as you know. Congialdi rolling to her left, looking downfield, throws there, and that's caught by Blakey, and she gets spun into bounds. So Swag gets a lot of it back to the original line of scrimmage. You know this offense is not going to the sideline.
Oh, no.
Pass complete.
Well, no, they don't get a choice. The punt team's coming out.
Oh, okay.
You just they're gonna try to pin him. So 4th and 9 coming up. They're not going to play around with it.
Well, that's out of respect.
Yeah.
I ain't
That
mad
is.
at him.
Yeah,
I'm not
look,
mad at him.
Tampa's
you realize
defense has come to play. Yeah.
Tampa's no joke.
No, Tampa's defense has played well.
Somebody might have told them if they don't win, they don't get to go home. I mean, seriously, did you expect this?
No, I thought the Divas, would be able to move the ball in their first 2
I ain't
drives.
mad at them.
They've been stalled out here, so give Tampa's D a lot of credit. Look, with what they're dealing with the offense, the defense is going to have to play really well. So Divas getting some players on late, as is Tampa. A lot of confusion here on both sides. So we're coming up to about 4 minutes left in this opening quarter. Scoreless first quarter, too.
Into punt
as
for the Divas.
we are now going to see a delay of game called on the Divas because, as I said, a lot of time had been ticking away here getting players in and out as Christina Fernandez is on to punt the football. So Fernandez now will back up with her heels just shy of the 50-yard line, standing still on the Tampa side of the field, waiting for the snap. Back to receive for Tampa. You got Taylor and Roberts. And here comes a punt. Fernandez up high, end over end.
No flags.
Big hop, and it's going to take a sideways bounce. And Kerry Hall's going to down it there at the 26-yard line.
Kerry Hall downs the punt.
Well, in the end, really didn't net a whole lot for the Divas
at the
in that
26-yard
regard,
line.
But we'll see the Tampa offense for the 3rd time, see if they can get something going. This has not been able to move the football consistently so far without their starting quarterback, Octavia Lowell, tonight. Ashley Parker, who did play last time these two teams played a little bit, but so far tonight, Divas have done a much better job against the run here in the early going.
They had they had no choice because this team here is committed. They found themselves. I thought they were about to fall apart, but they recovered.
So Parker out of the change off. T. Roberts, the fullback, and the deep back is number 3, Tambray Smith. So Smith, the deep back, number 3, with Roberts, the fullback. Parker under center. Pitches it out to Smith. Smith coming there to the near side of the sideline. Cuts her shoulders up. Doesn't get much. Kerry Hall cleans her up. Knocks her down. Maybe a yard pickup. That's about it.
Yeah, they able to string double deuce out a little bit. Couldn't get her hooked, but they strung it out.
One on the
This
play.
commitment to the run is no joke.
T.J. Stevenson also over there with Kerry Hall. So just to pick up a
A
1. 2nd and 9 coming up
and 9.
for the Inferno. We've not seen the wishbone tonight. We saw a lot of that the
first meeting,
the last meeting 2 weeks ago here. And again, it's Parker this time out of the shotgun. She's got Holmes to her left. 2 receivers on the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side. Is Taylor. Back to pass Parker. Loading up, going deep, but underthrown, but caught. Did Joyce get that? Yes. What a great catch on the sideline by Meg Joyce. A kind of a back shoulder, a little bit of a, appeared to be an underthrow, but maybe not.
Highlight. I know what it is. It's a highlight.
It's a first down is what it is.
They're making plays, man. Road team has kind of found itself.
Let's take another look. The big pass play for this Tampa team. Joyce, great catch.
Yeah, that was well done.
17-yard reception and a first down.
She had her covered well, but
Inferno.
she felt an underthrown ball, and she just adjusted better for it.
Yeah, and if I'm them, take credit for it. Say you planned it.
Exactly. Split backfield, Parker. Again, Roberts and Rutland. Make that Holmes.
Nice
Holmes straight
block,
ahead,
yeah.
not going to get far.
Yeah.
Good defense there from the Divas. Perez Concepcion
Yeah,
and
Holmes
Kerry
takes the
Hall
handoff.
in on there. Tackle as well as Sharp.
Yeah, block well,
Up
man. It's
ahead
so
for a
easy
gain
to
of
see
2. It's second
why
down
they have
and
success.
So 2nd and 8 coming up under minute 40 left in this opening quarter, as it has been all defense here so far. Fast moving opening quarter, and I think Tampa, man, they hope this game's shortened. You know, the old Bill Parcells playbook.
Yeah, I'm with
You got a high-powered offense,
Yeah.
keep them standing on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Holmes in the backfield of the pistol formation is Parker. She's got trips to her right, one receiver here to the near side. And she is under pressure. She's going to get thrown down. Good defensive pass rush there from the Divas.
Was that Sharp?
As Rivas takes her down along with Sharp. Rivas, I think, will get credit for the sack.
Yeah.
Ricky Rivas.
Well, they needed it.
Rivas.
They needed that.
That was a big play. Let's get another look here. Rivas coming on the right side, you'll see.
1,001. Yeah, she had no time.
But Sharp
You gotta
slowed her
get more-
down.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Sharp got her first, but
Loss of
Rivas
8
finished her.
on the
You're
play.
Nice
It's
defense.
third down
Good pass rushing.
and
Yeah, that was a
16.
jailbreak. Got to give her more time than that.
Make some noise.
This
for
isn't the
Divas
distance they want,
team.
3rd and 16, or the down for that matter, for Tampa. Although we saw them hook up at a big pass play not too long ago. Let's see what Parker's got here.
I like this spunk.
Now we got the wishbone formation for the first time this evening from Tampa, which they really lived in last game. Parker hands it to Roberts, makes one tackler miss. She's not going anywhere. I mean, that's
Yeah,
she
I
loses
think
a yard, I think, in the end.
if she could do
Okay,
that
number
again,
22,
I don't think she
Team
would have stopped.
Roberts.
She would have just kept their better charging forward.
Absolutely. And that will be the last play of a scoreless first
No
quarter. A
gain on
little
the
surprising
play.
it's scoreless, but it has
We've
been
reached the end
two
of quarter
well-played
number 1.
defensive units here so
Our
far.
first scoreless of the year.
That is absolutely our first scoreless of the year. That'll get us to a timeout. We got the second quarter straight ahead. We got playoff football here. It's a tight one so far between the Divas and the Inferno. Stick with us.
Fans and friends, we want to thank our DC Divas sponsors, Glory Days. There are days and then there are glory days. All day, every day, happy hour, Falls Church at Barcroft Plaza.
And now another
Thanks to
contractor
United
spotlight
Bank.
from
The history of
IBEW
excellence
Local
in service,
26.
United Bank remains
Hi, my name is
a
Joel
trusted
Brown,
partner in our
President,
community.
Brown Electric Group LLC. We are a proud signatory contractor of IBEW Local 26. IBEW Local 26, they provide my company with knowledgeable, skilled, talented, articulate electricians that I don't mind being the face of my company on service projects, commercial projects, larger projects, and oftentimes these electricians are exceeding the requirements of the owner and the client. It gives Brown Electric Group a leg up. You need knowledgeable, skilled electricians. I can go to IBEW Local 26 and get those guys that have gone through 5 years of school, men and women that are licensed. For a company such as myself that's trying to grow, I can't get that anywhere else.
To start growing your electrical business, go to ibewlocal26.org and click Business Opportunities. IBEW Local 26, where electrical contractors come to grow.
Crystal City Sports Pub, located in the heart of National Landing, is ranked one of the top 20 sports bars in the country. We are open 365 days a year. Crystal City Sports Pub, with its laid-back atmosphere, is the place to be. We offer 3 levels, over 100 TVs, an 18-foot video wall, pool tables, 3 full bars featuring 11 beers on tap, an extensive menu, and super friendly staff. We offer on- and off-site catering and ample space to host private parties and gatherings. Come experience Crystal City Sports Pub. It is the place to be.
This group right here, all around, is football. We're all football players. Y'all are football players, okay?
Down. Good. Tanciano's going to go straight ahead. Got a receiver caught. Touchdown. They're back by him. What a catch. Houdini acts for a sideline. She works another tackle. There's now one for Back here at Lewis High School in Springfield, Virginia, just outside of the nation's capital. Scott Jackson, Rick Doc Walker here. We are scoreless opening quarter playoff action between the Inferno and Divas as Christine Nicholson is on to punt back to receive for the Divas. High snap. Nicholson fumbles it. On the turf, and she's going to get swallowed up by a host of Divas at the 16, 17-yard line. Jamaica Sharp, Carrie Hall applying the pressure. As you mentioned before, Doc, that first snap kind of gave you a tell that this might be a little bit of an adventure tonight. Revis in there as well.
And snapping has not been a highlight thus far. That's going to cost them.
Great field position for this Divas offense. Let's see if they can cash in. Have been held scoreless here. Here's again high snap, Nicholson, and then boom, just met by Sharp. You had Revis, you had Hall, you had a little bit of everybody in there for the Divas make that spring gamble as well.
Well, the first snap scared me, and if that didn't make them go to the backup, then that's on them.
So you got Congialdi with Struber in the backfield. Szilard, the tight end, in for the first time, and you got two receivers to the right. One here on the near side is Navi Howe. Handoff, Struber. She's been excellent tonight. Straight ahead, and she is picking up about 6 there. I think she's been stopped cleanly once, and then the officials have stopped her several times with holding calls.
But that's just imposing your will on the opponent. And run-first teams don't like to be run on. And so if they can do that and keep up tempo, it should put them in a good position.
Yeah, Divas have been their own worst enemy. These holds have been setting them back behind the chains because they have been running the ball effectively with Struber. And again, she stays in the game here, 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard pickup. Congialdi again to Struber, goes through the tackles, and she's going to be close to the first down marker, and I think she is going to be about a half of a yard shy, maybe even less than a half of a yard. So that's going to put the ball up to 10 and brings up 3rd and inches.
This is head banging now. I like this kind of football. You see all the Divas, O-line, they're on their feet, no belly floppers. And that big offensive line, man, they come after you, you're in trouble.
It's a big 3rd down coming up. Again, I think it's less than a yard. They're calling it 3rd and 1. You got big Whitney Sims in there.
That left side is enormous.
In the backfield. But back to pass, Congialdi. It's a free play. She's going to scramble for it. Congialdi has the first down a little bit more. Spinning, twirling, going out of bounds without taking too big of a hit. Luckily, the 5 goes Marfel, the head coach today, told me, she goes, when she runs, she's just holding her breath. And
I know. You stole my brain thoughts. I'm thinking, Amanda, please.
Just get the first
just
and get
out of
down.
bounds.
Yeah, don't take a hit. There's no reason to take a hit. All right, let's make sure we got the right call here. I'm pretty sure it was an offside. That's Congialdi knew she had the free play. Smart play by the quarterback. And the referees are still talking it over. Also probably got to figure out what the yardage, which is better, the run or the 5-yard penalty. It is offside. The official call. Offside declined, and they'll take the Congialdi scramble, which will have the Divas set up 1st and goal to goal. Get another look at it here.
First down for the Divas.
And then right here, I was like, yeah, get out of bounds. No, don't be a hero.
She doesn't think safety. She thinks scoring.
All right, again, this backfield of Sims, and I think that's Lane to the right. Yeah, it is Lane. Lane leading the way for Sims. Sims pushing forward. Whitney Sims, end zone touchdown.
Woo.
Boy, run-first teams don't like to be run on. Believe me, that's a statement. Power football at its finest.
Well, the special teams blunder costs the Inferno. The short field, the Divas cash in quickly as it is Whitney Sims.
Look at up front.
From 5 out.
Pad on pad, everybody's feet moving forward, no belly floppers.
So Whitney Sims for her 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And that lineup with her and Lane in there, that's a lot of strength.
Thrust.
Here comes Fernandez. Extra point is up, and it is good. Christina Fernandez.
Christina.
Drills the extra point, 13 of 15 of the season on the PATs.
I've known Christina since she was a toddler. I saw her father. I said, it's amazing. As good looking as the girl she is, and her father, I'm going, how in the heck did that happen? But I tell you what, man, she is so dynamic. I love the fact that they took advantage of a turnover and then body on body, everybody moving in the right direction, getting that end zone.
Yeah, it's tough to move Sims when she gets going forward. I mean, you're going to really.
No, that ain't going to happen.
A lot of business decisions being made there when she's got a head of steam going. So the Divas now up 7-0 and getting ready to tee it up and kick off to the Inferno. Inferno need to answer here on offense as Charlotte Pernice Progles is going to kick it off. She had a really good kickoff on her opening kickoff of the game. Meg Joyce back there to receive deep for the Inferno. I think it's Amaya Baker as well. Left-footed kick. It's a little bit of a pooch kick. It's going to be taken by Roberts at the 30. Roberts cuts here towards the near side, and she's going to get pulled down just shy of the 40-yard line. And a good tackle by Sarah Struber.
Yeah,
the running back playing some special teams and making a play there.
Love that.
So Bree Roberts did a nice job handling. I think the Divas are trying to catch the Inferno off guard there, but Roberts is a good ball handler, so she was ready for it. One of the team's receivers.
I think Tampa will stick to what they do and just stick to it. It's way too soon to abort the plan. Stick with it. Stay with it. Be you.
Exactly. And then you also need to, you also want to keep that offense on the sideline as long as you can and get your defense some rest here, too, if you're Tampa. And as they come out from the sideline, Ashley Parker's going to have Holmes as well as Roberts and Rutland in the backfield. So, again, now we're seeing this wishbone formation. Give to Rutland, left side. Rutland going through there. Hall meets her as well as Perez Concepcion and takes her down. But good 3-yard pickup on 1st and 10 for the Inferno.
3 or not 4. Oh, yeah, 3's good. 4 would be better. His first down is so important to the success of the possession.
Especially for this Inferno team that wants to stay on schedule, wants to stay with, like you say, committed to their game plan, which is to pound it. And it's interesting that now they've kind of gone back to what was good for them in the first meeting, this wishbone. And once again, they've got Holmes up there. The 2 deep backs are Rutland and Roberts, all of which can run the football very well. Parker under center. Again, give to Roberts this time. Breaks through the second part of the defense. After that, it gets taken down at the 47-yard line. So pretty good pickup there, about 4 yards to bring it to 3rd and 3.
22 on 22. She ran through double deuce. And if you can do that, boy, you got some leg power.
Yeah, her and Hall met, and she got the better side of that one.
Is there a play that Hall is not involved in?
Hall's in pretty much every play. Pretty much every play. And, again, 3rd and 3. Again, as long as you can avoid a negative play here, you got to think Tampa might need to be aggressive here. And
it makes 4th and short even possible for me.
Exactly. You got to think of it that way. Again, this wishbone formation. Roberts and Rutland, the deep back. Holmes, the fullback. On the end, it's going to be Rutland. She's got that first down and more. Passes the 50, 45. Towards the 40-yard line. They're going to mark her out at the Divas' 38-yard line. So big run from Shea Rutland.
Great execution. That's the beauty of the triple option. If you guess wrong, gotcha. You got to stay with your principles defensively. Let your eyes take you to the point of attack. If you cheat, you get caught.
So Tampa Bay trying to answer after the Divas got on the board after that special teams mistake. The short field in business here in Divas territory. Best drive of the game so far for Tampa at the 38-yard line. Again, wishbone formation. Rutland and Roberts, the 2 backs. The fullback is Holmes. Parker steps away from the line of scrimmage. That goes under center again. Parker back to pass. Throwing downfield near side. She's got Joyce out there. Tipped away. Almost picked off. King. Not somebody you want to test. Amaya King. 4 interceptions. Leads the Divas this year.
Yeah, you can't be hypocritical about it. If it worked, I'd have said, way to go. I can't say, well, why'd you do that when you got something working for it? Take a shot. I'm not mad at that, but now you put yourself behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, get a little bit of pass rush to the line of scrimmage here with King.
And who you picking
not
on?
Fooled.
Wrong person.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
Well, I mean, either side, pick your poison, right? Her or Ching Johnson. Either
yeah,
one
but I'm just saying, neither
DT.
one.
So here we go again, a 2nd and 10. That wishbone formation for Parker. I'm guessing they're going to run here. And the give to Rutland, going
cross
left side. Hey, why not? It worked before. She's on her feet and got the first down a little bit more.
Ooh.
So Shea Rutland, big
Shea.
12-yard run.
Shea special. I'm telling you what, man. This is good ball.
She was our one to watch for a reason, and
Yeah.
she has gotten this ground game moving.
Triple option takes aggressiveness away from a defense. It makes you think more than you want anybody thinking, and then reacting too late. Good blocks up front. I mean, they're walking the dog now.
Big tackle in the secondary. Otherwise, that might have been 6.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up on the under 10 minutes in this opening half, and Tampa in business here. Ball sits just shy of the 26-yard line of the Divas. 1st and 10, Inferno. Give to Roberts, who gets pulled in the backfield, stacked up at the line of scrimmage, but she's still moving. She's able to pick up a few yards, I think maybe even 3. So nice run after what looked to be a loss of yardage. And Hall was into the tackle.
Yeah, that was big. That was big. That's what you wanted, that stop. But, hey, they're good, man. They're good at what they do.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard run again, like almost pulled down, but you're not going to get her by the jersey.
No,
Jenkins tried to get a piece of her, but
yeah,
you got to get those kneecaps or the ankles or something. She's too strong.
But this is what you want, man. You want to rumble.
We got it right now. This will be a big drive here for the Inferno if they can answer the Divas. Send a message that they're not going anywhere. Rutland on the left side again. She's got space. Now she cuts it forward. There's a flag down, though. I think this is coming back. Yeah.
I think
or no, it might be on the Divas.
On the receiver.
You think on the Divas?
No, I'm thinking right now that that's on red.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. The
I
referee
mean, my eyes are not as young as they once were.
They got a hold on the Inferno coming back, so that will come back.
On red, yeah.
Oh, you did say red. You didn't say burgundy.
I said red.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
I said red.
I forgot what team was which color.
Yeah, well, these old eyes are still functional.
That's good. Yeah, you caught that one. That's too bad because I think if Rutland just stays wide, maybe you don't need to do that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have to grasp at somebody.
When you've done wrong, it's easy to see wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you hold on the perimeter, you get caught because there's nobody blinding you. You got to keep those hands inside.
It's a 2nd and 15 now after what would have been a 3rd and short coming up. We're going to have 2nd and 15 for the Inferno. This time Parker is going to go out of the pistol with Talbert now in the backfield for the first time to her right, Rutland to her left.
When will they go?
Receiver on each side. And the give to Rutland. Trying the right side, going nowhere. Jenkins had her. No, she breaks out of the tackle. She's still on her feet.
Not so fast,
Crosses
my
the 30.
friend.
No, she's not down until she's down. And she gets it close to the original line of scrimmage. But that should have been a loss of about 2 or 3, but came through. Good job by Rutland to minimize
desire. That's what desire looks like.
It's a pretty 3-yard run.
You make up your mind, I'm not going to be stopped.
That's a good 3-yard run.
Tackles, see, they're reaching. You got to throw your body in there, man, and make a tackle.
Like King did. Nice job by Maya King, the corner, to come up and pop her. So that's a
characteristic of Jenkins.
3rd and 12 coming up. And Talbert in the backfield. Pistol formation for Parker. Roberts, the receiver on the far side of the field. 2 receivers here on the near side. Inferno's quarterback back to pass under pressure. Going to throw it here over the head of Roberts. Had no chance, incomplete. Didn't want to take the sack, but that brings up 4th and 12 and an interesting decision from the 28. You're really in no man's land. You don't want to punt. I don't think you have a kicker that's going to make that. You're probably going to stay on the field.
Yeah, go for it. That was a great throwaway.
And I think Tampa's going to burn a timeout to – well, no, we have an injured Divas play. Excuse me.
What a slugfest.
We got an injured Diva, and that's Maya King. You don't want to see that. She's taken her left glove off. Something going on with her left hand.
Yeah.
She's going to run to the sideline. She's running off. That's a good sign. But, again, she's kind of got I think she had a stinger on her left arm. I think it's the way she fell on her elbow. She was kind of pointing at that. So she'll go in the medical tent.
You're always smart to run off if your parents are at the game. That way you take care. You avoid a heart attack for your people. So you always have a gesture of running off. I'm okay. That's for you folks.
4th and 12 with 7:31 to go in this opening half. Divas on top 7-0. Tampa has been moving the ball, but suddenly hit the wall here inside Divas territory. Out of the pistol, it's Parker. Talbert in the back, I should say.
How much fun is this?
2 receivers each side. Big 4th and 12 here for the Divas defense. Parker back to pass. Got time. Throws it far side. Got a receiver out there. Caught. You got it. First down at the 5. First and goal for Tampa. What a catch by Roberts. That ball hung up there for a bit, but Bree Roberts went and snatched it. And
Ball out.
Yeah.
Go ahead with your bad self. You throw on that critical down with no hesitation. Looked like a little bit of bracket coverage. You got 2 people there, and the defense forgets to play the ball.
Take another look, because like I said, it felt like there was 2 people there, right? You're right.
Yeah, protection's
just
good.
A great catch, right where only she could get it. And Stevens was down there, T.J. Stevens, and obviously Ching Johnson was coming over.
But Ching checked up. See, Ching checked up. Run through it. Take the flag.
So 6:40 to go. Clock moving. Again, the wishbone formation. First and goal for the Inferno. Rutland, almost a dirty exchange, but she gets it, but she gets dropped. Nowhere to go as Carrie Hall blasted in there. Spring Gamble was in there, too.
Yeah, see, Carrie said, I'll handle this. That's when you need somebody on your defense to take over. Because really, they gave up one. Well, either way, you can give Inferno credit. They took it. Give them credit for going for it. That was a gutsy call.
Loss of 1. So 2nd and 7. This would be a big opportunity for this Divas defense. They get a stand here. Obviously, Inferno needs to answer. 4 down territory, I would suspect. 6 minutes. Clock moving here in this opening half. Inferno's defense has really been the story.
Yeah, problem with the triple option, you can get caught for a loss of 6 or 7.
Yeah.
As opposed to
That's
quick
a great
dive
point.
and go. Yeah.
So you got Holmes in the backfield.
I'm rolling out.
Rutland and Roberts, and they're going to get an Inferno timeout with 5:42 to go here in this opening half.
I'm going to take the mystery out of it for you and cut the field in half. So I only have to control 1 half as opposed to the whole field. I'm rolling one way or the other.
Yeah, big stand here potentially for this Divas D.
How good is
they
this?
can get him off the field to keep him out of the end zone. And obviously for the Inferno, what a boost this would be if you can get in there. And, either way, there's probably going to be plenty of time for Amanda Congialdi in the offense to try to put some more points on the board. But really, they have been out of sorts so far, the Divas offense, outside of the short field. Have not really been able to do a whole lot offensively. Penalties have been a big problem here so far for the Divas as well.
Yeah, self-inflicted, and also you're playing an opponent that feels good about itself.
Absolutely.
This is no pushover group.
Well, this is, again, 3rd meeting, no surprises, right? The first game was very close down in Tampa. The game 2 weeks ago here was good until about 5-6 minutes left in that opening half, and then the Divas just put the gas on.
Yeah.
And Tampa never could respond and built that big lead. They never looked back, but this one has been interesting because it's kind of been a blow for blow here so far, and then Tampa trying to answer with 5:42 to go in this opening half.
And I thought we were going to be playing in mud. I mean, I'm so glad. How lucky are we?
So 2nd and 7 here. Coming up with Parker under center. Again, wishbone formation. Holmes, the up back in the bone. Parker going to give it to Rutland. Rutland's going to go here, trip the middle, and she gets through a couple tackles, stopped at the 5. So not much of a gain, but a little bit of a gain as the Divas had Jamaica Sharp in there, making the tackle, number 21. Also, Silent Davis came up from the safety position and helped out.
Were they running an offense for field position?
Oh, no. Divas were offside. Ooh, that's costly. That's half the distance to the goal line. They're going to replay the down. That's a bad penalty.
Boy, you talk about – that's a knucklehead move there.
Like, again, don't beat yourself is always one of the keys we have for this team. Top penalty team in the WFA, and that's – rearing its head here in this opening half.
How did you do that?
It's a 5:31. Clock's ticking. 2nd and goal to goal now from basically the 2.5-yard line. Maybe the 3. So Parker's going to be under center. I formation this time. Holmes and T. Roberts, the deep back. Roberts straight ahead. And she gets stacked up. No gain. Good defense by the Divas.
Not happening.
Wow. Jenkins in the middle of that.
Yeah, who you think's at the bottom of that pile?
And who's up there? Also, Spring Gamble came up, cleaned her up, but Jenkins was underneath it.
98.
98 did not give up any ground.
98 is going to be somewhere at the bottom of that with a bad attitude.
So big third down here. 3rd and goal, the goal from the 3.
I don't know who was offsides, but that's the way you avenge yourself. It was oh, it's 55. Oh, okay, all right. That's doing one for your team. I got you.
Exactly. Yeah, Martin they got for the offside earlier.
Yeah. Well, her sister had her back.
So here we go. 3rd and goal. Holmes the up back. Roberts again the deep back. Meg Joyce to the near side and Bree Roberts the far side. Give. Roberts got a head of steam. Does she get the end zone? She does. Touchdown. So we're an extra point away from a tie football game as T. Roberts blasted in on the right side.
Folks, if you want to know what bully ball looks like, take a look at it, because this is where it's going. We're coming right at you, and there ain't a darn thing you can do about it. That is my style of football there.
So what a big run from T. Roberts to tie the football game, an extra point away. Kristen Nicholson for the extra point. Snaps there, holds there, kick is up, and the kick is good. So we got a tie football game with 4:12 to go in this opening half.
We got a rumbler. Love this, man.
We're going to take it to a timeout as the replay, the Inferno getting the end zone. We'll keep it here as T. Roberts. Look at this.
It's called power football. People moving, red shirts up. Stay on your feet. Keep moving forward. Good things await.
So a lot of time here for the Divas. They've got 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
They've got Amanda Congialdi. They got Navi Hal. They got a lot of options here. But the Divas offense, especially throwing the football, has not found that rhythm we are accustomed to.
They don't look like the home team. There's got to be an advantage for the home team. Right now, this is even Steven, and you don't want that. You got to switch. You got to switch that.
Ching Johnson and Sienna Britt back deep for the Divas as Nicholson gets ready to tee it up for the kickoff. Kristen Nicholson. And again, 25. Watch out if she gets the ball in her hands. We saw her take one to the house against this team just a couple weeks ago on what appeared to be a botched play.
I wouldn't kick to her.
And guess what? She's got the football at the 25, 30, coming here near side. Stutter steps. No, she cuts it up. Going to be stacked up at the 40, 41, and now they're going to blow the play dead. But, yeah, I think Johnson, I don't know, I would like to see her take it outside. I thought there was a little bit of an alley here.
Yeah,
It was interesting.
But they're coming after you, man. It's good. I mean, we got a little extracurricular.
Let's get a little chippy. And if you remember, a couple weeks ago, it was chippy at the end of the game.
I love that.
As the Divas were trying to put points on the board late to, hope they were hoping to snag the number 1 seed. But Pittsburgh had taken care of business, and they couldn't get that.
Playing for the playoffs, how can it not be chippy?
Yeah, it is absolutely. And again, 3rd meeting. You saw this team just 2 weeks ago.
That's why you play this as opposed to flag.
That's right.
So it can be chippy.
41-yard line is where the Divas drive will start. 4:02 to go in this opening half. They have 3 timeouts. Congialdi has got trips to the near side. Struber, the lone back. The far side receiver is Navi Howell. We've not seen Navi get the ball yet. Struber going left side. She's going to be taken down. No gain. Really good defense from Turner. Danny Turner, the edge once again. Not fooled. A couple times we've seen Turner just sit on that play, really.
Mm-hmm.
And we got an injured Inferno player right now.
Don't like that.
They've been dealing with some injuries. I think that's Andrea Wells, number 35, that's on the ground. Here on the near side with 3:48 to go in this opening half.
It's not unusual to be difficult to run against when you're a run-based team or your offense, because you practice against people that believe in contact football.
Again, 3:48 left here in this opening half. Been a tight one here. Divas and the Inferno. Divas offense been obviously the top offense going. Has not been able to get on track here. give the Inferno defense a lot of credit for what they've been able to do so far.
What do you expect, man? You get D.C. Washington doing the national anthem, man. I mean, this dude, man, I miss him greatly, man, for being on the sidelines. He's just super talented.
Everybody on the field right now with concerns for Wells as she's being tended to. We'll take a timeout as we continue to deal with the injured player. 3:48 to go in this opening half. Divas with a 2nd and 10 coming up from their own 41. You're watching Divas Inferno playoff football here tonight. Stick with us.
This group right here, all around, is football. We're all football players. Y'all are football players, okay?
Down. Good. Contioli's going to go straight ahead. Receiver caught. Touchdown.
They're back by him. What a catch. Houdini acts for a sideline. She works another tackle. They've got one for
The 2026 DC Divas are presented by IBEW Local 26, the power behind DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, ROSM, naturally optimizing performance and enhancing healing. And Navy Yard Dental and Dr. Chad Jones, the official team dentist of the DC Divas, providing dentistry services to DC's fastest growing neighborhood.
Yo, Jay, what you say?
Back here at Lewis High School, 7-7 football game, 3:48 to go in this opening half. Divas and the Inferno. The Inferno have come to play here defensively. They've really stymied this Divas high-powered offense here thus far. They'll have a 2nd and 10 coming up. Still tending to the injured player, Andrea Wells, who might have taken a shot to the throat, it looked like,
At least
on that play.
she's sitting up now.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think she's having a problem catching her wind there. But, again, impressive performance from this defensive group from the Inferno with the way they've really minimized any type of big plays. There haven't been big plays for the Divas. Best success they've had has been on the ground from Sarah Struber, but in terms of deep passes, have not seen anything hit. I mean, Navi Howell has been held off the score sheet at this point, as well as, big player like Sienna Britt. So these are the people that usually are part of the Divas offense.
Their name. You're right, Britt. I mean, wow.
So now that's a great sign there to see Wells get up and being helped walked off the field. And the Divas will get another look at the play. Here's Wells, 35. You can see her standing up towards the line of scrimmage. Mm-hmm. And the play was coming her way. And she just took it right there. Just a big block. Wow. Woo. From J.J. Williams. Just.
Oh, yeah. Neck.
Yeah. That's a tough. She stood up, you could see, and then I think she went to the ground after that. But she felt it. I mean, J.J. Williams is powerful.
She got knocked out.
Yeah.
It can happen, especially if you get caught under the chin.
Yeah. I mean, it's legal.
Yeah.
But there's nothing. Yeah, it's a legal block, so it's tough to see that. But she definitely got cracked pretty good. Tough sport. 3:48 left in this opening half. Again, Divas offense still waiting to make an imprint on this football game with one of those patented big plays. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, 3:48. Clock's starting to run here after the injury timeout. So 2 receivers each side for Congialdi. Struber, the lone back. Congialdi waiting for the snap. Takes it. Now she's going to roll to her right. Congialdi gets a feet set, throws it there near side. Caught for the first time tonight by Navi Howell, and that's an easy first down. Easy pitch and catch for 2 of the best of their positions.
And that was too easy.
Well,
if they don't go back to that 3 or 4 more times, then that's on them. Shame on them.
So they're inside Tampa territory, 48-yard line. Ball sits. Divas will get the ball coming out of half, so they're trying to get the 2 for 1. Congialdi looking to load up. Oh, incomplete. Underthrow. Incompletion. As Ramos.
See, they got greedy. They went right back for the same thing. That would have been a pump-and-go move.
So 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, Ivana Ramos is sitting on that. She almost
I'm
looks like the
surprised
intended
she threw
receiver.
that. We saw that from here.
So 3:05 with the clock stopped here in the opening half. Coming here to the near side, it's Blakey Cook, Lois Cook in the game. Far side of the field, it's Howell over there. Give to Struber, gets tripped up, I think, by Congialdi. They tangled feet there. Oh, man. She loses a yard. So 3rd and 11 coming up.
Yeah, that was run all the way. I was watching Lois Cook, inside slot receiver, and she went right after the safety.
Loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down. And 11.
It's a big 3rd and 11 coming up. Trips here to the near side for Congialdi. Struber the lone back. Divas trying to convert here with 2.5 to go in this opening half. And now she moves Struber to her right. Congialdi back to pass. Got a clean pocket, loading up, far side of the field. Ball is underthrown, but caught by Howell. 1st and 10, Divas inside the 30-yard line of the Inferno.
Wow, payback.
Woo.
How did that floater get in there?
Yeah, it was not Amanda's best ball. She throws frozen ropes, but what a great adjustment by Navi Howell to get that first down.
We're sending one on each side of the ball now.
So a 22-yard pickup. We're coming up with a 2-minute timeout. We got about 3 seconds. Will Congialdi get a snap off before it? And it does not look like it. No. They will let it run down to 2 minutes and talk it over. But the Divas in business. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line now of the Inferno. I mean, Howell looked like, like it was a no-doubter for her, right? She just kind of caught it real casual. She's like, I got this. Great adjustment from the top receiver
and
of the
more
WFA.
fun. Make sure you pick up your Divas
544 yards on
and 35
catches and 9 touchdowns coming into the game. So a 15.5-yard
Get your
average.
tickets to the 50-50 raffle.
Britt, who has yet to touch the ball, is actually averaging 18.5 yards of reception. So we talk about a big play offense. It has been held in check in this first half. You got to give Tampa's D a lot of
Tampa's
respect
team.
for that.
I'm impressed.
Absolutely.
Especially for the road team.
Yeah, it's not easy. And again, they've been shorthanded, without their
quarterback.
Right, without their quarterback right now. Lori Johnson's got to be really happy with the way they played, and Mike Bucher with his defense. So they got to be real pleased with what they've seen. And this is a team that's allowed, on average, close to 39 points a game. And here they are holding the Divas to just 7 so far with 2 minutes to go in this opening half. This is a Divas offense that's accustomed, obviously, putting up big numbers. So out of the 2-minute timeout. Howell now flip side. She's here on the near side of the field. There's kind of a stack formation on the far side. Now coming in motion out of the backfield is Britt. Handoff to Struber. Big hole. Struber through the secondary. Cut down at about the 14-yard line.
Struber.
What a good run for 12 yards on 1st and 10.
What about a call? What a call.
Really was. And 1st and 10 Divas in business here.
I mean, you get a great call, you still got to block it. Everything works in their favor.
So a 13-yard run for Struber. They had a lot of action going on. I think the confusion was Britt was in the backfield, so you couldn't just dive in. Because if Congialdi just could pitch it out there to Britt, she could make some people miss, as we saw her do earlier. So clock's moving now, 1.5 minutes left in this opening half. Trips again, this little stack formation to the right of Congialdi. Here, near side receivers Howell, and now we got an Inferno timeout. They don't like they don't like their defensive
Tampa Bay takes a timeout.
And Amanda is a run threat in this situation as well.
Yeah. The Congialdi 7 TD runs this year, and
she likes running in the red zone.
Go along with her 18 touchdown passes. Top yardage passer in the league as well, 1,603 yards. in the 6 games. So 1:28 left. Again, ball sits at the 14. Divas have it 1st and 10 coming out of the timeout of the Inferno. See if the Divas change the formation when they come out of it, or do they stick with it? Because obviously, whatever it was, Tampa did not like their alignment there.
Yeah, don't be afraid to call timeout. Talk about it. Heck of a first half.
A lot of fireworks here towards the end of the half. And again, a lot of good defensive play. Sure. Ghost Marshall would like to see fewer handkerchiefs in the second half from her team. Because that has held them back here a little bit as well.
Look for them to lean on that left side, man. Powerful.
So again, trips to the right in that bunch formation. Howell, the near side receiver. Now coming in motion is Britt. Same action as we saw in the last play. Britt going in motion. Play action. There's Congialdi. You mentioned it. Run threat. Here she goes. Gets his shoulders forward inside the 5-yard line. Congialdi close to that first down marker, just shy by a yard. So a 9-yard pickup of the keeper.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me at all, man. She loves it. That left side, man, it is mammoth, it is behemoths who block their tails off.
Coming up on 105, 104, clock's moving.
2nd down, Divas.
2nd and 2 for the Divas coming up. So it was an 8-yard pickup for Amanda.
That was all run. Look at that. Pad placement perfect.
This time, she's going to keep it again. Cuts in, spins around into the end zone. Touchdown! Amanda Congialdi on the ground. Her 8th TD of the season.
Playmaker. She's built for this. That's why she trains the way she trains. She's always thinking about, how can I make somebody miss? She can run the football, folks. She's got a cannon, but don't let those feet fool you.
What a spin move. Woo! Wow. I mean, they were diving in on Struber, and can you blame them? That's been a play that's worked. And here comes Congialdi on the edge, and one player to beat, and she does. Put her in a spin cycle. And boom, touchdown. That was a really nice run by the quarterback as she made Ashley Norris spin around. Oh, bad snap, throw up in the air, little Hail Mary. Oh, picked, or coming the other way, Meg Joyce. This was a live ball. She gets knocked out of bounds, so the PAT does not count. So failed PAT attempt after
extra point attempt.
That snap, so 13-7
the score remains
is where it'll stay.
DC Divas 13.
Now that's not
Tampa
how
Bay
order.
7.
No, 50 seconds to go in the half. So the Divas will be kicking it off to Tampa with this 13-7 lead.
They gave the opponent some life.
Yeah. Again, you got some momentum. You got to feel like that.
Yeah, but you want to send them in at halftime.
Right.
Crying.
Yes.
Now they're looking at the good side of it. There's 2 sides to every coin.
So Divas, Christy Kelly getting ready to tee it up.
Christy Kelly in to kick off for the Divas.
Kelly sometimes kick a dirty kickoff, catches some teams off. See what the Divas have here for Tampa, or does she go maybe short, or maybe end over end, I should say, or maybe a drive kick. So 50 seconds to go, 13-7 ball game. Divas answer, but fail on the extra point. A low liner, end over end, caught at the 20, straight ahead, 30, and dropped by Ching Johnson. Wow, what an excellent tackle by Ching. No doubt about it. Let's get another look here.
Love that ground level, baby. Seek and missile.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 26,
Amaya Baker had a full head of steam, but then boom. No, that wasn't Ching, excuse me. That was Kiera Howell. Navi's sister, Kiera Howell, with a big play there.
Yeah,
for special
First
teams.
down 10. This drive begins for Tampa at the 35-yard line.
So Tampa, their own 35, 43 seconds left in this half. Divas, I believe, have all 3 timeouts. Maybe they have 2. Maybe it's 2. I don't have to look at the score, but I don't think I have it. But Divas do have timeouts if they want to use them, if they can get some stops. See how aggressive Tampa is here. Out of the shotgun here. Ashley Parker backs on each side. She's going to give it to T. Roberts. Roberts rumbling, stumbling, getting a couple yards.
Parker hands it off to number 1,
Roberts.
Roberts.
Quick timeout here for the Divas. as I thought they might do. Spring gamble with the tackle.
Oh, yeah, you're always trying. You'd be disappointed if they didn't.
Well, they want the football. Just 35 seconds left in this half now. The play ate up about 8 seconds of the clock.
Pickup of 3
punt return.
by T. Roberts.
Right.
It's second down.
Exactly.
That's
what
I'm saying.
You want to at least get him to punt,
I want
right?
to see them on offense.
To see Chink Johnson with a chance to make something happen.
When you have a game breaker like that, how can you not want to see her?
Be interesting to see if Tampa dares puts it in the air here. Are they going to play it close to the vest? Be happy to go to the locker room with just a 6-point deficit.
They've had a lot of success. Really, let's face it.
Yeah, no, they've had each. Look, they're getting a little more confident.
Yeah,
the football.
doing whatever the hell they want to do.
Yeah.
They've thrown it. They've run it. They're in a good position. Got to stay aggressive, though.
So 35 ticks to go. It'll be a 2nd and 7 when they come out of the timeout here. Coming up at halftime, our conversation with Divas owner Rich Daniel. Highlights.
You got Rich Daniel to talk?
I did, yeah.
How did you do that?
Told him to come over and talk. Said, Mike's hot, let's go. Here we go. Ashley Parker. Got backs on each side. Receivers on each side of her. Joyce is the receiver to her left. Roberts here to the right. Give to T. Roberts. Uh-oh. Rivas has her teed up.
Look out.
Missed on the tackle, but here she goes. Now taken down. Really good tackle from Rivas, who came back. Rivas had her.
One person away.
Rivas had her down, and now
we got down by number 28, Ricky Rivas.
Now Elizabeth Perez Concepcion.
That's an arm or leg injury. Yes.
She kind of felt funny when she was trying to make the tackle. She did kind of wave off the trainers. I think she's more angry with herself for missing the tackle. She's all right. I think she's just mad at herself, to be honest with you. She's okay. That's good.
You're right.
She's kind of clenching her right hand. She might have fallen funny.
Yeah.
Trying to make that play. But Rivas does a good job stringing this play out. Right? This is Rivas that's waiting her here, right? Then Perez had the shot. Perez missed her.
Yeah.
I think she hurt her hand there. But job by Rivas.
Yeah.
Pursuit by Rivas the whole way. So 3rd and 7. So a no gainer. There you go. Perez Concepcion appears to be all right. They're going to look at her, though.
She is not happy.
No, she was mad when they came out on the field. So 24 ticks to go. 3rd and 7. Interested to see
Third down and
what
7
the Inferno
for
do
Tampa.
here. They dare put it in the air and stop the clock if they have an incompletion. They stick to the ground. Roberts. Make that Holmes and Roberts. Holmes coming here near side. He's got the corner. Got a little bit of room, but she's going to be taking that just shy of the first down marker as Janiah Silent Davis comes up there. Gamble was in on it as well.
Yeah, good pursuit.
The ball carrier.
So 4th down as the Divas will burn yet another timeout with just 11 ticks to go.
Yeah, good pursuit.
Tackle 2 yards shy of
A
the
lot has
first
happened in
down.
this half.
Yes, it has.
It's 4th down and 2.
Actually, I think he signaled Tampa timeout. Interesting. Maybe they want to throw one up with 11 seconds. I don't know. Seems a little risky. We get ball at the 43-yard line. Right now, Tampa's offense is in that huddle on the sideline. Doesn't look like their punter's coming out. So I think they're going to run another offensive play. But the one thing you wouldn't want to do is not convert and leave actual ticks on the clock for Congialdi to line one up from the 48-yard line, or 43-yard line, excuse me.
She's going to roll to her left on you.
Yeah. So interesting. All right. See if the Inferno can convert.
It's 4th down and 2 for Tampa.
Going on 4th and 2. 11 ticks to go. We're coming down to the close of this half. 13-7 Divas on top. Been a tough game here so far. Give to Roberts. She's going to get taken down. No, she's still on her feet. She gets through Rivas. Turns the corner, and she's going to be shy of the first down with just 3 seconds left in the half.
The ball carrier,
and they turn it over
on
down. So Congialdi, the offense, to get a Hail Mary at the bare minimum here.
That was a winning effort.
It'll be turnover on down.
She came up short.
But Rivas
that was one heck of an
short
effort.
of the
Great
first down
pursuit again by
yardage.
Rivas, who appeared to have her in the backfield, stuck with it. So Rivas right here has her but she's such a tough person to take down. What a great run by Roberts, but Rivas stuck with it. Rivas actually, I think, got her down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ricky Rivas has been everywhere. There she is.
She wants to win. Yeah.
Excellent first half for her. All right, 3 ticks to go.
3 seconds on the clock. Divas first and 10.
Going to get a shot at it here from the
44-yard line.
Don't let her roll left.
Fans, let's make some noise.
This is, again, this is the risk you take when you go for it on that 4th down here with too much time left in this Divas offense. Again, the half can't end in a defensive penalty either. So now we're going to get a timeout. I think the Divas have called timeout. Ron Prim wants to talk to his office.
Divas.
So he wanted to see what defense they were going to come out in. Now let's see if he flips his formation.
You always go for it. You hope you get a PI. Get a shot, no timeout.
Yeah.
Get a run of play.
Absolutely. Well, the Kanji always on.
No,
I just put it in.
Get it in there.
You can get it down there for sure. These receivers, and you got Brent, you got Powell, Lakey, and they're all.
Tell you what, I'd be blitzing her from the left side.
And even if you go, and it would be interesting too if they drop a lot of people, if they try to go underneath and beat him that way, because Buckman is good after the catch too. It's a big play here. 3 ticks to go. 3 ticks to go here. Kanji, the empty backfield, 5 wide. Probably the last play of the half, barring a penalty. Back to pass, Kanji under pressure. She's loading up, throwing here to the near side. Behind, caught by Britt, but she's going to be down as time runs out at the 16-yard line. So probably good to see one go in, so to speak, the hoop if you're Kanji and Britt, but unfortunately half is over.
That's the stat stuffer, but it was a big
as time runs out at the end.
But that just shows you what this offense is capable of. And they'll have it coming out of the locker room, but up 13-7. Inferno got to feel good though, Doc. I mean, 13-7.
Oh, yeah.
With the injuries and with all the things going on here. As we head to the half, Divas on top 13-7. We still got another 30 minutes of football, a playoff football. Stick with us as you're watching the Divas Inferno. WFA Pro Football Action.
Yo, Jay, what you say?
Feeling pain? Know all of your options before surgery. The top physicians at Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine are leading the way in regenerative medicine. Take a new path to healing with non-surgical treatments and state-of-the-art orthopedic care. Patients are avoiding unnecessary surgeries every day at locations across the DMV. Find out what regenerative therapies can do for you and schedule your virtual or in-person consultation with Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Start your dynamic diagnosis and treatment plan now at rosm.org.
One Life Fitness has something for everyone. From midday movers to sunset shakers. From powerful workouts to peaceful flows. From personal training to personal bests. Whatever your fitness journey, enjoy premium amenities with a supportive staff, all at an affordable price. That's why we're the best value in fitness. Go to onelifefitness.com to join today. One Life Fitness. Every journey welcome.
What does it mean to be a DC Diva? I can tell you what it's not. It's not about one player seeking all the glory or one player fighting to be an MVP. It's about a team fighting together. Women's tackle football is reserved for the resilient. This game is not for the weak. And if you haven't counted up the immense cost to be part of this sisterhood, don't even step foot on this field. You will hurt. You will feel real pain. And you will have to earn your keep. In the end, you know one simple fact. We will make it. So what does it mean to be a DC Diva? It means to play for the name on your chest and not on your back. And when you get that, you know you're part of something bigger.
Scott Jackson here at the half, and we are joined happily by the owner of the DC Divas, Mr. Rich Daniel. Rich, how you feeling?
Feeling great, Scott. Looks like we might escape the rain, but we won't escape the Tampa Bay Inferno. If it's not rain, it's fire coming our way, right? The third matchup, they're always tough, always physical. It's not a granted or a given that we're going to have a victory tonight, but we're certainly hopeful of that.
Well, playoff time's always exciting, right? This time of year, you work hard all off season to put a roster together, to practice, to win enough games, but to be in the playoffs, and obviously this has got to be a great time of year for you.
I was telling Doc, the level of sacrifice and dedication, people often ask me why am I still involved, and I'm surrounded by an extremely high level of that sacrifice and dedication and the talent. We talked about we're surrounded by a lot of great athletes, and they're worth supporting, they're worth watching, and they're worth broadcasting. As you guys do a great job, we're thankful for that certainly. And I want to see I want to see the league leader in sacks tonight, Jamaica Sharp. I want to see one of the league leaders in interceptions, Amaya King. Right? I want to see Kerry Hall fill those gaps. Then on offense, obviously Amanda Congialdi, as we were talking about earlier in the pregame, is like she's as good as many of the UFL quarterbacks out there, and I think she might make a third string in the NFL if it was just that opportunity presented. So, again, we're excited about the offense, great receiving core, and I'm interested to see how we run the ball tonight, how effectively we might be able to do that.
Well, you mentioned Amanda. I mean, she's having an outstanding season, number one in passing. She got the number one receiver, Navi Howell. So you got a lot of great skill positions on this team. And the thing about that has made the Divas so tough this year is you can go about it a bunch of different ways, on the ground and in the air.
It's hard not to just keep throwing that ball, right? I mean, a great receiving core, as you said, Navi Howell leading the league, receptions and yards. And then it's Sienna Britt, on the football staff at Howard University while she's working towards her degree. And then out here just north of a teen, right, showing her skills. And then obviously Lois Cook and everybody else out there. Dana Blakey's been doing it a long time. We're solid. Haley, I mean, it's a really good receiving core. Without Quay Alston in the running back core, that's had to spread it around a bit. But, Whitney Sims is powerful. There's no question about that. Tugboat, when she comes at you. And then Sarah Struber and company have been effectively moving the ball when we've had the chance, and that O-line makes it all go.
Yeah, you mentioned, you have players here. They got full-time jobs. They got careers they're working on, things that they're doing, and finding time to put out a high level of football. I don't know if people understand the dedication and the work ethic and the time that's put in for these players to achieve this.
If you haven't done it, it's kind of hard to imagine what it's like, except to say if you have a full-time job out there, imagine if several times a week for 9 months out of the year that you participated in a football practice, after going to work, coming home, getting dinner, putting the kids down, whatever the interaction might be, or going straight from work to practice, getting out of practice at 10:30 at night, getting home, trying to get to sleep after you've done something so adrenaline-filled, which is difficult, back up at 5, 6 in the morning, getting the kids off to school, getting yourself off to work, and doing that month after month after month, not because it's your job, because it's your passion, and because you have the skill set and the capacity to endure it, right, and to then excel at it, as you're talking about. It's one thing to get through that, and then as Doc has said before, not to practice every day and to look like we look. That's a great compliment coming from a true Hall of Famer in my mind, and Doc Walker.
Well, into the staff, obviously, you have great coaches here, led by Ghost Marfel, and that obviously is also a huge part of what makes this Divas team run.
Well, they understand what it's like being a Hall of Fame player, and honestly going through a time where we didn't have as much support or as much attention. So whether it's Akima Pickett at running back coming back, or you have Cherie Marshall, Trigger McNair joining the defensive staff, those are championship Hall of Fame level players who are now trying to turn us into that again as a Hall of Fame level championship team in Canton in a couple of weeks.
Well, we hope the march continues. Great to be here tonight with the playoffs. And, Rich, thanks for your time and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Scott. Looking forward to a great broadcast, and I hope we give you all those good TDs to call tonight.
Would love it. All right, we'll continue with half of the second half kickoff straight ahead here. You're watching Divas Football.
And now another contractor spotlight from IBEW Local 26.
Hi, my name is Joel Brown, President, Brown Electric Group, LLC. We are a proud signatory contractor of IBEW Local 26. IBEW Local 26, they provide my company with knowledgeable, skilled, talented, articulate electricians that I don't mind being the face of my company on service projects, commercial projects, larger projects, and oftentimes these electricians are exceeding the requirements of the owner and the client. It gives Brown Electric Group a leg up. You need knowledgeable, skilled electricians. I can go to IBEW Local 26 and get those guys that have gone through 5 years of school, men and women that are licensed. For a company such as myself that's trying to grow, I can't get that anywhere else.
To start growing your electrical business, go to ibewlocal26.org and click Business Opportunities. IBEW Local 26, where electrical contractors come to grow.
Feeling pain? Know all of your options before surgery. The top physicians at Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine are leading the way in regenerative medicine. Take a new path to healing with non-surgical treatments and state-of-the-art orthopedic care. Patients are avoiding unnecessary surgeries every day at locations across the DMV. Find out what regenerative therapies can do for you and schedule your virtual or in-person consultation with Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Start your dynamic diagnosis and treatment plan now at rosm.org.
Crystal City Sports Pub, located in the heart of National Landing, is ranked one of the top 20 sports bars in the country. We are open 365 days a year. Crystal City Sports Pub, with its laid-back atmosphere, is the place to be. We offer 3 levels, over 100 TVs, an 18-foot video wall, pool tables, 3 full bars featuring 11 beers on tap, an extensive menu, and super friendly staff. We offer on- and off-site catering and ample space to host private parties and gatherings. Come experience Crystal City Sports Pub. It is the place to be.
One Life Fitness has something for everyone. From midday movers to sunset shakers. From powerful workouts to peaceful flows. From personal training to personal bests. Whatever your fitness journey, enjoy premium amenities with a supportive staff, all at an affordable price. That's why we're the best value in fitness. Go to onelifefitness.com to join today. One Life Fitness. Every journey welcome.
The 2026 DC Divas are presented by IBEW Local 26, the power behind DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, ROSM, naturally optimizing performance and enhancing healing. And Navy Yard Dental and Dr. Chad Jones, the official team dentist of the DC Divas, providing dentistry services to DC's fastest growing neighborhood.
Avoid unnecessary surgery. This Good Morning Washington Spotlight on Your Health is sponsored by Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Well, today we are at Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine at one of their many locations across the DMV. Maybe you are in pain, maybe you have arthritis, and maybe surgery is on the table. There are other options. Today we're with Dr. John Farrell of ROSM, the managing partner and co-founder. So tell us a little bit about options for patients that are in pain, because, you know, a lot of times you think surgery is the only option, but apparently not.
No, yeah, so when we talk about the mission at ROSM, we're talking about redefining orthopedics and sports medicine, right? When we look at the way that orthopedics has been practiced historically, we start off at the top of the food chain. So if you roll your ankle and you know there's nothing surgical, why do you start off with an orthopedic surgeon, right? If you get chest pain, you don't start off with a cardiothoracic surgeon, you're gonna start off with a cardiologist. So we are the non-surgical branch of orthopedics. So we're able to give them different options that typically aren't presented for them. We have more research coming out showing that cortisone is detrimental, and a lot of people are getting cortisone shots left and right. And we find out that study after study shows it can deteriorate the joint, cause small tears to get larger, and it's really not a great long-term option.
Yeah. So again, why don't you explain a little bit the difference between regenerative orthopedics and traditional orthopedic surgery?
Absolutely. So we're going to be a lot more conservative. We tend to spend a lot more time with the patients. And we use things like musculoskeletal ultrasound that allows us to see soft tissue instead of just bone on x-ray in order to heal things, repair, and to follow it over time. And so we have a lot of non-surgical injections that can be healing, reparative, or at least calm down inflammation without causing detriment or damage like cortisone.
Yeah, so talk about the patient experience and the outcome that some of your patients have experienced.
Absolutely. So the patient experience, we usually spend 30 minutes with our patient. It gives us plenty of time to get a great history, do a great physical exam, use the musculoskeletal ultrasound to scan the area of pathology, and then we can talk about treatment options, and we even have enough time to actually start a treatment the very first visit if needed. And this allows us to then, over time, allow them to come back, and let's say if they have a tear in their rotator cuff, we do a treatment, 6 weeks later, we can rescan it, see evidence of healing over time. So not only do you feel better, you can actually see the improvement.
And what's amazing is they do work with insurance. So that is always, I think, kind of top of mind when anybody's looking for a provider. You talk a little bit about a treatment gap here. Can you talk more about that?
Absolutely. The treatment gap is that time between when people have tried conservative options like physical therapy or chiropractic care and before they're ready to move on to a major surgery. And so we find that a lot of people are in a treatment gap for about 2 to 9 years. And so this is a time when they start to gain weight, they start to not live a healthy lifestyle because they're in pain and they can't be active. Those are perfect patients for us because we have different injections and options that can help to get them out of pain so they can live a healthier, happier life.
You know, it's life-changing. You are giving people back that time. Let's talk a little bit about some of the procedures that you offer here at your offices.
Absolutely. So we do things like prolotherapy, which is injecting dextrose and lidocaine into an area to create an irritation, to trick your body into thinking that a new injury had occurred, so your body wants to try to heal or get that better with its own stem cells. The next step up from that is to use platelet-rich plasma, where we use your own blood, we spin it down in a centrifuge, we get rid of the red and white blood cells, but we keep the platelets. These platelets contain growth factors that serve as a magnet or a beacon to tell stem cells where to come, and they start to heal and repair areas of pathology. And then our strongest option is to use bone marrow or microfragmented adipose. Both of these contain mesenchymal stem cells. So these serve as a reparative, cushioning area to help decrease inflammation, but also to repair areas that are injured.
I feel like you are giving so many of our viewers hope right now. You heard the phones. If you want to maybe get a consultation, look at some other options, make sure that you connect with Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. All of the information is on your screen. And again, they've got locations across the DMV, 6 locations to be exact. So give us a call right now. Thank you so much, Dr. John.
Thanks for being here.
And now another contractor spotlight from IBEW Local 26.
Hi, my name is Joel Brown, President, Brown Electric Group, LLC. We are a proud signatory contractor of IBEW Local 26. IBEW Local 26, they provide my company with knowledgeable, skilled, talented, articulate electricians that I don't mind being the face of my company on service projects, commercial projects, larger projects, and oftentimes these electricians are exceeding the requirements of the owner and the client. It gives Brown Electric Group a leg up. You need knowledgeable, skilled electricians. I can go to IBEW Local 26 and get those guys that have gone through 5 years of school, men and women that are licensed. For a company such as myself that's trying to grow, I can't get that anywhere else.
To start growing your electrical business, go to ibewlocal26.org and click Business Opportunities. IBEW Local 26, where electrical contractors come to grow.
Yo, Jay, what you say?
Football is a man's game. Women aren't strong enough. Fast enough. Good enough. Until one day, the script was rewritten.
Bowl commercial now cost advertisers an average of $7 million. That's $233,333 per second.
If the top brands invested just 1 second into women's pro football, the impact would be huge. 1 second would cover the cost for an entire team for a whole season.
People ask why women's football is so important in our society, and it's because we're so diverse. Football brings together women of all backgrounds, all walks of life. It celebrates all body types, so there's representation out there for those little girls, every little girl out there who dreams of being an athlete.
Give us a second.
Give us a second.
Give us a second.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward, and while some see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the women who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do.
Lewis High School here in Springfield, Virginia, where at the half the DC Divas lead the Tampa Bay Inferno 13-7. Playoff action. Been a good, tight game here so far in the third meeting between these two teams, Scott Jackson and Rick Doc Walker. And you got to give a lot of credit to this Inferno team, Doc, dealing with injuries to keep this high-powered Divas offense just 13 first-half points.
Well, I was impressed with them, watching them the last time they met, losing the quarterback. They're resilient. They have a smart game plan. They're a play away from being even in this, but the Divas have done what you got to do, holding home serve.
Look at that defense there. Danny Turner crashing down on Sarah Struber. There's the big pass play from Parker to Roberts, and then Roberts getting in the end zone. There's some Divas defense there as well. And before the end of the half, the Divas defense got them some extra opportunities. Ricky Rivas has been huge.
Oh, yeah,
and then
killer.
Here's Whitney Sims' touchdown run to get the Divas on the board first in this ball game. A nice downhill from Whitney, just steamrolling the defense here to get in the end zone. But again, Tampa really able to cut down on a lot of the scoring. And that was the play that botched snap that set up the Divas in that short field. Then the Divas defense with some big stops. And then Tampa finally started leaning into that run, and look out. I mean, they were able to move it. Here was Amanda Congialdi on the keeper. What a great move that was to get in the end zone before the end of half.
We're patting the spin move.
8 TD runs in the season for Congialdi, in addition to being the top passer in
some stats.
the WFA. Here's the passing yards, just 92 first-half passing yards for the Divas. Divas have 69 on the ground, 2 for 5 for the Divas on third down. I see 2 for 7 for Tampa. So Divas defense has also come here to play. The stat that we don't have here is the penalties, and that has been a killer for a couple of early Divas drives.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who strikes first upon gets possessions and try to swing momentum in one direction. But the key to it is that keep trying to run it, and you got to be good against the run.
Obviously, with Tampa's, limitations throwing the football, although they've had some 2 big pass plays here tonight, you want to keep this within a score if you're the Inferno. You don't want this thing to slip away. We saw that the last time these two teams played a couple weeks ago. Had a tight game for about a quarter and a half, and then the Divas were able to get a multi-touchdown lead and really never look back on that 49-14 win on the 13th of June. But as we're getting ready here for the start of the second half, the Inferno will tee it up to the Divas. So the Divas offense did their job right before the end of half, getting into the end zone. To give it to receive for the Divas deep will be number 25, Ching Johnson. She has returned 4 of these 4 touchdowns this season, including the last time these two teams played 2 weeks ago. Christine Nicholson getting ready to tee it up for the Inferno as we are trying to get underway here in the second half. In playoff action, win or go home. And Johnson, this is a muff. She's going to pick it up. She can be dangerous in these scenarios, though. Gets it at 25. Uh-oh, look out. There's a flag, unfortunately. 35. Oh, boy, she's hurdling people close to the 50-yard line. Gets the 48, I think. But there was a flag here on the near side of the field, and we will see who that's on. It looks like a face mask on the Divas.
What an adrenaline rush. You should see your mannerisms every time she's got the ball.
It actually is, honestly, it's more dangerous when it is not a clean.
Yeah.
Because
That's
everybody
right.
kind of
Those
breaks down. As you know, you
yeah.
played special teams, right?
Yeah.
People tend to ball watch and do all the
right.
wrong things. Unfortunately, even if that would have gone to the house, it wouldn't have counted.
Had Willie Galt run past me so fast one time. I didn't know what it was. We played the Bears in our first one. We went 0-5. And Willie Galt, man, I mean, I've never seen somebody that fast on the field other than Darryl Green. It can happen, man.
And that's who Ching Johnson is in this level. I mean, again, that was the most exciting, 22-yard return or whatever it was. It didn't count.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So the Divas will start at their own 25. See this passing offense get going. They had a big play right before the end of the half that was kind of, as you said, more of a stat patter. Congialdi and Britt hooked up for a big pass play as time expired, but they just got to get in a rhythm. We did see Congialdi and Howell on that touchdown drive hit some important plays. Now see if they can take it out of the locker room, because you got to give the Inferno secondary a ton of credit for the way they've shut down some of these big playmakers.
I'm waiting for her to go on straight runs just herself, just as a key breaker.
So Struber, the lone back to the right of Congialdi. Lois Cook here to the near side. Give to Struber. Big hole, Struber.
Jailbreak.
Got the 40 where she's taken down. Another good 14, 15-yard run. Make it a 16-yard run from Struber. Wow.
Back in the old days, we used to call some of these things quick openers.
Struber's
that's
really
a quick
hitter, right?
Good blocking. They're just so unselfish. Well done up front.
We got an injured member of the Inferno. I think that's Bree Roberts, number 1.
I think
you're
right.
Two-way player. That's
yeah.
You don't want to see that if you're Tampa.
This may be the most, in terms of stoppage, that we've had on injury inquiries that I can recall. But it's that what happens this time of the year. Because they're slinging it, man. Nobody's checking up.
I was joking
no
about
question about it.
Pickup basketball games for fun.
So Roberts still on the ground. Divas talking it over as they wait to see what's going on there. But that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Divas, the 40. But Struber's had about 2 or 3 of these 15-yard runs now. Of course, a couple were called back due to flags. But she is really, when she gets that foot downhill,
she plants and she accelerates.
So they've had some success on the ground here in this first half of the Divas. Now here in the second half, picking up where they left off. But I think we're just waiting on this passing game to be the passing game we think it could be. So Roberts is walking off under umpire. That's a good sign.
No limps.
No, that's a huge. That's very good news. Two-way player. We saw her make a terrific catch to set up that Inferno touchdown earlier, playing receiver, and then she also plays safety for them. So coming out of the injury timeout, it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Divas. Ball sits at their own 40-yard line.
The way she's walking off, I kind of think we're going to see her again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think she'll be back. All right, out of the shotgun, now in motion, Struber. Give to Struber going right side. Big hole again. Struber fighting through some arm tackles. This time gets pulled down after a 9-yard pickup, or make it an 8-yard pickup, so just shy of the first down.
Second half.
And there's just nothing to complain about when you can get 7, 8, or 9. That means you own the line of scrimmage. I wouldn't stop. I'd make them force me to stop.
And again, Struber the lone back, same formation. They got kind of Soulard, the tight end, is in the game now, so they've had an extra blocker on that line of scrimmage. Receiver on each side. Again, Struber straight ahead. Got the first down a little bit more, still picking her way through, and then pulled down at the 46-yard line is where they'll give her forward progress inside Tampa territory.
Yeah.
So the Divas on the move on the ground.
Man, home 68. I mean, we're talking about a bulldozer. They are right now just depleting the opponents, and they've been doing it stand up high, forward lean. I would not stop running.
39th wedding anniversary
Struber,
today.
the back. You got two tight ends, excuse me. You got 82, Ashley Thompson, and 86. So Franya Soulard in there. Low snap, Struber takes it again. This time dropped in the backfield. Who else? Danny Turner. She's crashed down and wrecked a couple running plays. That time she comes through clean.
Yeah, good call. It's about time. You just can't let people walk the dog against you like that. You got to win the resistance. So shot that gap, came right down the back door. Yeah.
So you kind of forced the Divas into a passing down. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how it's going. But so far here tonight, again, Inferno have limited the big Divas offensive plays that we're used to seeing. So again, trips here to the near side, new formation for the Divas. More receivers out on the field. Receiver on the far side of the field is Navi Howells. The Divas are working right to left on your screen. Back to pass, the left-hander. Congioli loaded up over the middle. It's got Britt. First down and a little bit more down to the 26-yard line of the Inferno.
It's hard to ever, if you ever find a pass thrown better than this one. This is in stride, on time, right on the mark.
Beautiful throw.
Hard to be better than that.
Great throw by Congioli. Catch perfectly by Britt. As we are under 12 minutes here in this third quarter play. Divas trying to make it a two-score game. Congioli looking to load up again. She's got Howell. Oh, through her hands. Incomplete. I don't know if that ball was tipped by Ramos or I think Hal just dropped it looking at her. She looks so angry with herself.
That pass protection is fantastic. Here's what we know now.
Number 7, Ramos.
That the opponent cannot get to the quarterback.
Second down and
They're allowing her now to sit in the pocket with no resistance.
No, she should have caught it.
Yeah, that's a drop.
That's a drop. Rare, very rare by Hal, and you can see it written on her face. I go back to her.
Oh, they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, you know.
Because right now you get no resistance up front.
So Hal's going to come over here to the near side now. Two receivers up top are Blakey and Britt, tight ends in the game. Soulard, and the back is Struber. Give is to Struber. Good, well-blocked play. Struber fighting through it, got the first down. Up at the, right at the marker. Maybe, yeah, the refs are waving her on. So that's a 10-yard pickup. What a good run from Struber.
Yeah, man, Struber follow the yellow brick road. It's got big number 70 on it. Look at that, getting upfield, man. Keep accelerating through. That looked like the old day with the Hogs, man.
That was
Grimm
pretty,
and Jacoby turning that corner, man. That brought back flashbacks.
Congialdi out of the shotgun. Struber to her right, two receivers. The far side of the field, one here to the near side is Howell. Keeper, Congialdi, trying to follow the blocker. She does. As she cuts up, spins down inside the 10-yard line, down close to the first down marker. I tell you, I know she's good at it, but it still makes you nervous when she does it.
Yeah, you know, I know what you're saying, but she's so good at it. And it's a part of the running game. You just like to see her score when she runs. She's tough, though, man.
8-yard pickup.
On Congialdi's carry.
Found out today that her favorite quarterback is Aaron Rodgers, so yeah, I can kind of see a little of that Aaron Rodgers attitude in her for sure.
I enjoy having chats with her pregame, man. She's a competitor.
She throws some ropes, doesn't she? Here, play action. Now a little just dump off to Soulard. Soulard, can she get in the end zone? Big Soulard in the end zone. Touchdown. The tight end just bowls her way in to put the Divas up 19-7.
Who did you suggest was going to be able to stop her? My goodness. Woo! Man, that looked like Gronk.
That was tough. And boy, Congialdi just kind of this little pitch over there, and Soulard just let the blocking line up perfectly.
Yeah, this is a great set of play calling. Run underneath, unblocked. I mean, just not covered. Great action. I love the play call, the execution, and the finish.
I mean, Soulard's been blocking her tail off to get them down the field. It's great you get to reward her like that. As she comes off the field, look at how excited her teammates are for her.
Yeah, get a big dog a bone.
Look at that. They're excited. Look at that. Ghost Marfel giving her a big hug, and Ron Prim was dapping her up. Teammates dapping her up. Great play. I mean, she turned the corner, man. She was not going to be denied. Here we go. 2-point play. Divas missed their last extra points. They're going to try to get it back on schedule with 10:19 to go here in the third. And, oh, boy, flag on the play. I think it was a delay or a false start. One or the other. Or legal substitution. All right, well, they're going to have to try it a little bit further back now. Now Britt's going to come in.
But nobody came out.
Yeah, I think that was a problem. Yeah, now we go. Whitney Sims.
Oh, here we go.
Whitney Sims was in there. If it's a tight play, obviously,
Okay.
you know, Sims could run it in.
Okay.
But from the now 8-yard line, like that the 7-yard line is a little bit more challenging. So, again, Congialdi always available with the wheels.
2-point conversion now.
2-point conversion, 10-18 to go here in the third. Divas on top now, 19-12. Trying to pick up a 2-point play. Drop snap and low snap, and Congialdi's not even going to get a throw off. Where is she? She's still on her feet. This is where you want her to go down, because that's a knee injury waiting to happen.
You call that one.
The 2-point attempt
Really good defense, though,
is
after
no
the bad
good.
snap. Etheridge was crashing in there.
DC Divas,
Bad snap, but Turner had a great pass rush on the outside. She just,
Yeah.
47's been all over the field. You gotta give her-
Evenly matched, to say the very least. This has been the way you like to see it. Evenly matched in a lot of areas.
So
Highly
19-7
competitive.
right now. So still a 2-score lead, but not a clean 2-score with at a 12 right now.
No, they haven't sealed the deal.
Congialdi and Ron Prim talking it over after that one.
So get in the game.
Again, it was a tough snap, but 47, Danny Turner came off that corner on the left side, or the right side of the offense, on her left side, just barreling down with bad intentions. Really helped blow that play up and get the rest of the pass rush up to snuff. So kicking it off for the Divas will be Charlotte Pernice Progles. And a late player on for the Inferno here, coming up on the near side of the field. So they didn't have 11 a minute ago. Back to receive, Joyce. Deep. And also Baker. Instead it goes the up back, and that's Ramos. Ramos straight ahead, 30, 35, got a little gap. Got the 40 stutter steps there, gets taken down to the 41-yard line, and a flag comes in late from the far side of the field.
With the kick return.
See what that is,
There's
that
a
minor
flag
race, what
on
was
the
a
field.
really nice return and really good field position.
Yeah. Smart to catch it and get upfield.
Initially, the ref who threw the flag pointed towards the Divas. Now they're talking it over. We have really good return. Gamble was in there for the Divas. Now this is against DC. That's going to be even better field position for Tampa here as they try to answer. They need to answer here. Personal foul. Yeah, it is on the Divas. Again, penalties continue to hurt this
Personal
football
foul
team.
against the Divas.
I didn't see it.
There's a block on the back of the kicking team. So they have to call a personal foul because it's
with a
blocked.
1st and 10 at
What
the
the block was.
Divas.
Some really good
44-yard line.
good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 44 for Ashley Parker and the offense as we're awaiting the spot of the ball. With 10:09 to go. Here we go. Clock's moving down. 44-yard line of the Divas is where this drive will start. Parker bobbles a snap. It's on the ground. Picked up. Fumbled. It's loose. The Divas, I think, have it. And they do. Carrie Hall, I believe, fell right on it. Carrie Hall picks up the muff snap. Unbelievable. Tampa's great field position. Bad snap. Players run into each other. And the Divas, Carrie Hall picks up the football.
Well, when they say pressure burst pipes, this is it.
Yeah, Holmes picked it up late, and she got crushed.
Got crushed.
And then the ball literally just sat on the turf, and Hall got it. That was our Zoo who made the hit. Met her there. I mean, everybody's just crashing the football.
Don't be surprised now. You come right out of the box, man, and throw a bomb.
So Divas with excellent field position after they scored on their first drive in the second half.
Try to catch a punch draw.
Their own 48-yard line.
Own 48-yard line. So excellent field position. 2 receivers on each side of the quarterback, Amanda Congialdi. Struber is the lone back. Now in motion is Christy Kelly. Amanda dropped the ball, but then gets it over to Stevenson, who turns it upfield and gets taken down quickly.
Great pursuit. Otherwise,
that was a fast
That
pursuit.
Might have been trouble.
Sorry, that was Haley Van Voorhees.
Yeah, that might have been trouble.
Haley Van Voorhees.
Haley Van Voorhees, first time she's caught the pass tonight. Picks up 5,
yards
though.
On the catch. It's 2nd down and 5.
So the Divas averted disaster of their own there with a bad exchange. 2nd and 5. Come out of the huddle. A lot of new personnel in for the Divas. I mentioned Van Voorhees. Lois Cook in. Obviously, Christy Kelly out there in the slot as well. But Struber, it's been the bell cow tonight. Struber's going to fall on the bad snap. Oh, boy. So all that good yardage picked up on first down is lost. Another 2 snaps in a row that have been a bit of worm burners.
We got a little bit of a problem brewing.
Covers
So
the bad snap. It is 3rd down.
Modi Buckman's going to check in.
I don't like the body language right now with the Divas. They got to get somebody to come in there and get them pumped up again.
Interesting. No Britt and no Howell right now on the field. Going to get in motion Buckman. Congialdi back to pass, throws a slant, caught by Brogles, who almost had it, but she was taken down just shy. Just shy. She'd have come back for it, it looked like. So good job to catch the ball first and foremost from Pernice Brogles.
Picks up 6. It's 4th down and 1 for the Divas.
So 4th and 1, Divas offense going to stay on the field. Whitney Sims, the lone back, to the right of Congialdi. Tampa crowd the line of scrimmage. They're looking for the run here, and it is going to Whitney Sims straight ahead. Sims is going to pull the pile and make the first down at the 41-yard line.
Congialdi hands off to number 24, Whitney Sims. Move the chains.
So the chains move as the clock moves. Let's get another look at it.
Yeah, when you got that big front up, and look at those square shoulders. You keep those shoulders square, you can just lean forward, first down.
Sims very good on these short yardage situations. When you're making a tough business decision, you want to get in her way. If she gets a head of steam. Now she switches sides here next to Congialdi to her left. In 4 receivers. Congialdi looking to load up. Throws far side of the field. Open. Kelly caught. Kelly in the secondary. Still on her feet down to the 5-6-yard line. First and goal to Divas. What a pass play from Congialdi to Christy Kelly.
Yeah, that was a strike, man. That was a strike. Almost a catch and go for a score. He held up a little bit. O-line, look at the protection.
Beautiful
the
pass.
Throw, concentration, catch, turn, run. Almost.
36-yard pass play has it first and goal to goal at the 5-yard line. So Divas trying to put this one out of reach here in this third quarter.
You mentioned earlier, Amanda likes to run it in herself.
Here we've seen her tonight, not afraid to keep it. Call her own number. Already has a touchdown run tonight. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Divas. Something they did not like there. They're getting late in the clock, and smart. You don't want to squander these points. This is going to be big here.
During this timeout,
so you can go up another score on this Tampa team.
Yeah,
really put a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, this first unit's got to prove it can.
How many can you eat? $1 on all strawberry cupcakes. Head on over, load up, fill up.
How many strawberry cupcakes could you eat?
Well, they'd have to be gluten-free, unfortunately.
Oh,
so
that's right.
and those things are filling as hell, man.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, maybe. So 6:28 left in this third. 19-7 Divas on top. Trying to put at least put them in a standing 8 count if you get this one in there. But it really changes the way Tampa can play if you're down, 3 scores here with just a quarter and a half left. Because urgency in their offense has not been, we haven't seen that gear from them yet here these last couple of weeks. But it looks like the Divas have found something here offensively in the second half after a struggle in the first half. Here we go. First and goal to goal. Struber in the backfield to the left of Congialdi. Two receivers on each side of her. Congialdi gives it to Struber, falling. Szilard blocking, spun down just shy of the goal line. They're going to mark her down at the 2, so 3-yard pickup, but there is a flag here on the near side of the field. Oh, boy. It's been a problem for the Divas. Let's see what the call is. And the most penalized team in the WFA. No, it's going to be, well, it looks like we see offside. Offside on Tampa, so that one not a Divas issue. So stay first and goal to goal. Ball now, 2.5-yard line. Congialdi again. A lot of new personnel out there. Interesting. Going deep tonight here, playing a lot of these depth players. Two receivers up top, one here on the near side. So Szilard stays in. Low snap. Struber just gets eaten up. I mean, just swallowed by Smith. The big nose tackle crashed through there, but it was a bad snap. Got the play kind of off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, when you start monkeying around with the center in crunch, sometimes you have to pay for it. There was nothing good about that play.
No, it was not.
Second down and goal from the 6.
You picked the wrong person to try to pull.
No, you don't. Yeah, that's not. Yeah. I mean, Tiara Smith is having a hard time moving her. You got to run wide, not right at her.
Eyeball test on that one.
So second and goal after a loss of 3. Ball's on the 6. Another low snap. Congialdi, though, gets at her hands quickly. Gabby Johnson has got a man to beat, and she does. Touchdown! Johnson turns a corner, beats her defender, and in the end zone, Gabby Johnson from Congialdi makes it 25-7.
Rack it up. Run after catch. Outstanding. Wasn't a beautiful drive, but it's an effective drive.
Absolutely. So Congialdi, a couple touchdown passes to her tight ends down in this tight area. Johnson and Szilard for the drive before. Great catch by Johnson, by the way. She hit that got up on her quick. Congialdi put a little bit of heat on that thing.
Extra point.
And Johnson celebrates her 3rd touchdown of the season. And the extra point, which has been a bit of an adventure tonight with the snapping. A little high snap there. Hold down, kick up by Fernandez. Just gets over and is good. So 26-7 Divas. With 5:05 left.
They deserve it.
5:05 left. You get a 3-score game now. And again, this will be interesting to see how this Tampa offense handles.
But they can't take forever. They cannot take forever, I can tell you that.
I think the first one, you just got to get it in there effectively, and then from there you got to start picking up the tempo. But it has been a fast start here in the second half of the Divas. Again, it was a 13-7 game at the half. The Divas were actually only up 7-6 late in the half, remember, and then they scored in the final minute to make it a 13-6 game. And then here in the second half, 2 touchdowns already here in this third quarter unanswered, as Tampa Bay now going to feel the heat and the urgency. Kickoff coming. End of ring kick. Roberts is going to take it at the 25, got the 30. Roberts running wide, 35. Got the 40, shoulders forward, bangs her way up to the 50, across the 50. Excellent return by Bree Roberts.
It was.
Wow, that was impressive. Pittsburgh well on their way to the finals with a 37-6 win. So next week's game, if the Divas hold, will be a third meeting with the Passion, which seems like the norm these days.
Yeah, it really is. Shootout, the OK Corral type.
Of course, the
two programs.
We saw the Passion win on the last-second field goal here this season in a game where the Divas racked up a lot of yardage. We couldn't finish drives, and then up there in Pittsburgh, Divas woke up late, ended up stealing one late against Pittsburgh, so they've split on the season. Pittsburgh slightly had the differential difference. That's why they'll have the home field next week should this score and their score hold. And it's kind of what everybody anticipated when the season started, that those two teams would meet to decide who gets to go to Canton. Holmes straight ahead and stacked up. Still a lot of football here to be played, though.
Have you decided what time wheels are up? Are you flying the family up?
Well, it depends on, if Rich Daniel can get the Diva 1 ready for me, set it down, send me the limo, I don't know. So that was a pickup of 1. Divas defense kind of feeling a little pep in their step, too, after seeing their offense convert in these last couple drives. Ashley Parker has played a good football game, though, coming in here tonight. 2 backs on each side of her. Parker give to Holmes.
Nice.
Roberts breaks through the secondary of the defense and gets taken down to the 45 of the Divas.
Great hustle play, Good hustle play, folding back in from that end position to make a play. Pace right now, everything. Tampa's got what you want to have going. Sense of urgency.
I think it was a face mask on the tackle, so now it's going to add 15 yards. So big play there for Tampa. Like we said, they want to get on the board as quickly as possible to answer here. In this 3-score game, can't afford to come up empty on this drive. And this is going to put the ball all the way down to the Divas' 30-yard line, it looks like, a 30-yard line. Here's the look at the face mask. Coming at the end of the play. This one ref might have us blocked out. Not right. Oh, yeah. She got every bit of it. That was Arzu. She grabbed it, spun her around. Roberts, strong runner, though. Didn't really slow her down too much.
Could have ripped her head off.
A lot of players probably would have. So back to pass. Parker over the middle. Oh, caught! What a catch. First down. As Parker connects to Jordan, and we got a flag, though. Let's see what the call is.
It got kind of nasty a bit at the end. I don't know who's at fault.
So Jay Jordan caught it. Oh, it was a hands to the face, offensive line. So that's what got the Divas defender upset. So that's going to race what would have been a 12-yard pickup or 11-yard pickup. Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
You can see that. But what a good pass play. Again, I think Parker's looking more confident every time she drives back. And she's going to probably have to put it up here a few more times. They're going to come back from this 26-7 deficit with 3:35 to go in the third. So that's going to mark the ball way back at the 45-yard line.
To the 45-yard line.
The first down marker's the 20, so make that a 1st and 25.
First down and 25 for Tampa.
So Ashley Parker with Holmes and Roberts in the backfield with her.
Let's see.
Give it to Holmes, going left side. Doe broke through a tackle.
Jailbreak.
Still in there, but then taken down by Jamaica Sharp
that
at the line
was
of
a
scrimmage.
nifty bit of running there, my friend.
She could have lost 8 yards. Instead, got a no gain, which was a beautiful no gain run, really.
That pressure flashes.
Wow.
Boy, that was outstanding.
It's a great no gain run. I mean, it's crazy because that could have easily been a 5-6 yard loss. So Tia Holmes is going to go sit out this play after running a lot just to get no gain. And Ashley Parker here with the 2nd and 25 now. Got to get some of it here. If you're Tampa, you're probably certainly playing this as 4-down territory, down 3 scores. Let's get a little bit at a time on these next 3 downs. I formation. Parker back to pass. Throws it over near side and incomplete. Short. She's trying to go to Meg Joyce.
No timing. Yeah, no timing. Where's the timing?
It was way off. Good to see Amaya King, by the way, out there on the edge.
Yeah, on the edge.
Because she's back in the game. Remember, she hurt her hand earlier, and she's the team's leader in interceptions.
Let's get loud for the
So
Divas
2:18
team.
left here in this third. A big third and 25. Again, if you're Tampa and you want to convert here, you got to pick up some serious yardage.
I want to thank you for stopping the rain too. I meant to give you a little bit of credit for that.
Well, it's still early. We got a chance. All right, Parker. 2 receivers each side, 1 back.
Yeah, I was going.
It's Tolbert. Parker, back to pass. Under pressure. Wow, what was that? Arzu.
That's called protection.
Wow, chased out of bounds and a minimal pickup. But who was the diva that blew that up? Excuse me, Jasmine Pinkins, number 51, with bad intentions.
Yeah, that's
blowing
called,
up
that's
some of the
called
backfield.
protection. My goodness.
Wow. We got to see a replay of this while we wait for the flag. Yeah, right there. Oh, 23.
Got
Talbot
tossed to
just
the
got
side,
thrown
yeah.
down. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's
that
me.
was disrespectful.
That really was. So Tamiko Talbert.
How do you grab somebody with 2 hands and throw them around and no flag?
And that was a no gainer too. What's the call where the refs are still talking about it? That's on the. It's a hold on Tampa. The Divas are going to decline it. It looks
Strangle, yeah, on Tampa.
So 4th and 25 coming up. And again, 2:08 to go. Looks like Tampa has no intention of sending out the punt unit, or will they? Let's see. They're talking it over, and now the clock starts. And they are going to send in the punt unit. 4th and 25, a little too rich. With 2:02 to go in this third quarter. 3-score game, but you got to kind of know when to fold them. And in this case, Kristen Nicholson coming in to punt it away. Back deep for the Divas, Sienna Britt and Ching Johnson. Standing now about the 18. She's still backing up. She's going to settle about the 16-yard line. Again, Nicholson had 1 punt essentially blocked earlier. She was tackled with the ball after a rough snap. There's a high one. That was a pretty good snap. This one's going to get away high, end-over-end kick. Johnson's going to call for the fair catch. Bobbles it. Uh-oh. Whew, falls on it at her own 20-yard line. Yikes. Oh, boy. That was interesting.
Coaching's hard on your heart.
So 1:21 to go here in the third quarter. Divas on top 26-7 with this lead coming out. Trying to add to it here. See what the personnel groupings are. Instead of the last drive, didn't see much Hal or Britt as they're going a little bit deeper into the depth here. Van Voorhees out there. Britt is in the game, as well as Whitney Sims. Seen a lot of Soulard, too, at tight end here tonight, but not this time.
Yeah, one big play.
Cook and Bianca White for the first time tonight up on the far side of the field. Gives to Sims. Straight ahead.
Nice
Sims into
hole.
the secondary. Pulled down after a 7-yard pickup.
The old quick opener.
Yeah.
Back in the Stone Ages.
Well, that's been good for them tonight, whether it's Struber or now with Whitney Sims. As we often say, I mean, especially if you get Sims in a, in a different weight class when she gets in that secondary and she's seeing some of these corners and these safeties are like, I don't know about that. Yeah.
They got to make a business decision.
Absolutely. So we get 2 receivers each side. Sims will stay in the game as the back, 2nd and 3 for the Divas. The 26-7 lead coming up in the final minute here of this third quarter, and I think we got a false start. Yes, we do. This has still been a problem. The penalties, top penalized team in the
past
WFA.
few weeks.
Yeah.
What is, and they care. It's
but this is stuff you have to clean up.
Yeah, you
between now and Pittsburgh.
if you want to advance.
Yeah, if you want to go to Canton, you can't have this in Pittsburgh.
Against the Divas, backs them up 5. It's 2nd down and 8.
And you want to finish this game, and have cleanly and as easily as possible. But these kind of things keeps hope alive on that other sideline when you're moving backwards. You get a few first downs in this drive, get in the fourth quarter, put another one on the board, you can start lighting the proverbial cigar. Give to Sims. Breaks 1 tackle, still fighting up towards the 26-yard line, and that should be the final play of the third quarter. So it'll be about a 3rd and 4 coming out of the quarter break. And the Divas taking control here in this third quarter, scoring 13 unanswered, really 19 unanswered since being up 7-6. A 26-7 game. Congialdi, a couple touchdown passes in the third, had the Divas 15 minutes away from a rematch with the Pittsburgh Passion. Stick with us, final quarter ahead here. You're watching WFA playoff action.
Are you ready for the fourth quarter? Last call on the 50-50 raffle.
And now another contractor spotlight from IBEW Local 26.
Hi, my name is Joel Brown, President, Brown Electric Group, LLC. We are a proud signatory contractor of IBEW Local 26. IBEW Local 26, they provide my company with knowledgeable, skilled, talented, articulate electricians that I don't mind being the face of my company on service projects, commercial projects, larger projects, and oftentimes these electricians are exceeding the requirements of the owner and the client. It gives Brown Electric Group a leg up. You need knowledgeable, skilled electricians. I can go to IBEW Local 26 and get those guys. Guys that have gone through 5 years of school, men and women that are licensed. For a company such as myself that's trying to grow, I can't get that anywhere else.
To start growing your electrical business, go to IBEWLocal26.org and click Business Opportunities. IBEW Local 26, where electrical contractors come to grow.
Feeling pain? Know all of your options before surgery. The top physicians at Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine are leading the way in regenerative medicine. Take a new path to healing with non-surgical treatments and state-of-the-art orthopedic care. Patients are avoiding unnecessary surgeries every day at locations across the DMV. Find out what regenerative therapies can do for you and schedule your virtual or in-person consultation with Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Start your dynamic diagnosis and treatment plan now at rosm.org.
The 2026 DC Divas are presented by IBEW Local 26, the power behind DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Regenerative Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, ROSM, naturally optimizing performance and enhancing healing. And Navy Yard Dental and Dr. Chad Jones, the official team dentist of the DC Divas, providing dentistry services to DC's fastest growing neighborhood.
3rd
and 4 coming up for the Divas here as we start the fourth quarter. Divas on top 26-7. Scott Jackson, Rick Doc Walker here with you, bringing you the final 15 minutes of this playoff game as the Divas try to keep it going here. Thrown over and caught to Britt. 1st and 10 Divas as Congialdi moving the chains once again. Makes it look easy sometimes.
The good ones always do.
6 yards on the catch. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Divas were up 13-7 at halftime. Scored 2 touchdowns in the third quarter. Kept the Inferno out of the end zone, and it built a 26-7 lead. And now here, as we start the fourth, trying to add to it. Fumbled snap. Oh, Congialdi, does she get on it? She does, but loses 3 yards. 2 yards in the end, and she falls into the 30-yard line.
Congialdi recovers the fumble.
These are the kind of things that can keep a team in the game. If that goes the other way.
Put it away. It's frustrating.
2nd down and 12.
When you're a champion and you know what it takes to win.
Yeah, been some exchange issues here tonight. It was just her and Sims just miscommunication. Sims didn't take it. I'm not sure if Amanda was trying to pull it or if she wanted Whitney to take it, but it's part of the option too. Sometimes you gotta have a firm grip on it. All right, 13:30 coming up left as the clock is moving. A big 2nd and 12 for the Divas. Congialdi back to pass, loading up here near side, caught, turn to the corner, 40-45 and a 1st down. Well done there, and I think that is a Diva we have not seen here tonight. Number 38, Jennifer Outler. So Jennifer Outler with her first reception of the night.
She didn't look like she didn't look like a stranger.
No, she did not.
Came out there. How about that old line? Picture, perf, protection. Look that ball in. Get upfield. Scramble.
Good job by Outler to keep the chains moving. So the Divas in business here at their own 46-yard line, trying to keep the momentum going. A lot of new faces out there, as we mentioned here in this second half. In the receiver group, in motion, Gabby Johnson, who's got a touchdown tonight. Give to Gabby Johnson.
A nice play
Gabby
design.
going right side through over the 50, still on her feet. She's still fighting for that 48.
Yeah.
Gabby's not going to go down easy. A nice run on 1st and 10 from Gabby Johnson.
Yeah, great play design. And they just executed very, very well. And you're starting to see a little bit of surrender coming on with the ladies in red right now. They lost a little bit of their mojo.
His defense has been on the field a lot here in the second half as the Divas defense has been doing their job. And obviously this Divas offense has been prolonging drives and finishing drives, which was an issue in the first half. Struber, the lone back, here on the 2nd and 5 into the 5-yard pickup from Johnson. Ball sits on the 49 of the Inferno. Struber cuts back and close to the first down marker, but I think she's going to be a yard shy, and she will be at the 45-yard line. So 3rd and 1 coming up for the Divas.
Struber pick up a 4. It's
Struber's been really effective tonight.
And 1.
Yeah, consistency has been the key. And that O-line, they've been in a battle, but they're not belly flopping. They're fighting.
Yeah, so I was so tight because I was getting that like 3 snaps.
Struber. Well, we get a timeout from the Inferno. So Inferno burn a timeout.
Timeout called by
with 11:24 to go. And a big 3rd down, and what they're calling 2 coming up right now. Kajialdi in the offense comes over here to the near side. He's talking over with offensive coordinator Ron Prim.
10% off your next dine.
Ron Prim said to go into his bag tonight. I mean, some stuff just wasn't working early. His offense wasn't getting a rhythm. He got him in a rhythm. Quarterback got herself in a rhythm, and this offense started rolling.
Yeah, he's stuck with
it. Got to also give credit to that defense of the Divas. Sheree Marshall. And this is not an easy offense to slow down in Tampa. They've come at you in waves of running backs, and they've done an excellent job.
Yeah, game ball would go to the defense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it just.
Go ahead, treat yourself.
And really, the first half was about both these defenses, right? I mean, the Inferno at least, holding it down, giving themselves a chance, but their offense just could not follow them. And now it feels like they're getting worn on now as this second half goes along. As you were talking about, and I think that touchdown before half was a big thing for the Divas too. To grab some momentum,
put them at ease.
Yep, a little bit more, give that little extra pad. So, Kajialdi give to Struber, blown up, going nowhere. As Williams breaks it up, and boy, Ron Prim is furious. He's furious. I don't know if he thought somebody blew up.
Yeah, he ought to be, because you got a chance to put your foot on somebody's neck, and you go out there and you risk a player getting hurt. That's a perfect no-hitter.
Pittsburgh leads Mile High 37-6 after 3 quarters.
He's letting Kajialdi know something now. I think they're going to go for it. Okay. So the ball sits at the 47.
And 4 for the Divas.
So 4th and 4 coming up. .10:40 to go. Inferno looking for a stop. Give their offense a short field and a chance. And they're a bit running out of time here. Struber in motion. Kajialdi back to pass. Clean pocket. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Britt. First down, a little bit more. Still on her feet. Spins out of it. She's got the 20, 15, 10. She's gone. Touchdown. Divas. Kajialdi to Britt on 4th down. And they've blown this thing wide open.
Baller. Flat out baller. It all starts up front. Protection, accuracy, and then an unrelentless desire to get in the end zone.
What a rocket.
Picture perfect.
Great catch.
Not a fun start.
Doesn't stop moving those feet.
Get off me. Get off me.
Wow. What a play.
Love the attitude, man.
32-7. Here's the extra point from Fernandez coming up. 10-16 left. And that is what our friend Steve Buckhands would call the dagger shot.
Yeah, old Buck.
Fernandez splits the uprights. Good. So 33-7 with 10-16 left.
I thought you were going to get a T-shirt that said dagger.
I do. I got a dagger T-shirt. Okay. It was a limited edition from Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Old Buck.
What a game for this Diva team. Again, got off to a little bit of a slow start here tonight in front of the home fans, but it's how you finish. And they are finishing this one.
Well, they're making a statement. They're letting you know what we're capable of doing. Now, the key is, can they carry it on the road with them?
Yeah.
Can they take that whoop tail with them?
The weird thing of this Pittsburgh-Washington, the D.C. series over the last couple of years, it doesn't matter if the game, where the game is. Like, either team is comfortable playing there. And as you know in Pittsburgh, you better set the edge or it's going to be a long night.
It's going to be, yeah.
Your defense better be ready to set the edge.
Set the edge, pack lunch.
Yeah. And this offense, they had a lot of success moving the football in the first meeting here, but didn't have the results for it. They didn't score. I mean, Pittsburgh, they stalled out a lot against the Passion, came up on third, fourth downs many times in that game. So Kelly getting ready to kick it off. Divas up 33-7, 10-16 left here. Low liner is going to bounce. Ramos is giving chase. She's going to pick it up at the 18. Gets going sideways now. Cuts it up. 25, taken down to 27 by Amaya King. And I think she was cut down there by Arzu as well.
With the kickoff return.
So the Divas defense try to keep the momentum the offense has created here going with 10:08 left. And we'll see if Tampa just tries to go a little bit out of character here and just air it out a little bit more.
Tampa will begin this drive
have to press it downfield.
At the 28-yard line.
I think I'd keep trying to get off tackle again, be who you are, and try to fix that.
So again, if you heard the score very similar to this one, I think it was 36-7. Pittsburgh was on top, starting the fourth quarter over Mile High. This one's 33-7. So
I guess they got the teams right.
Both of those teams are once again headed for a third meeting to see who can get to Canton. Ashley Parker out of the shotgun. Holmes gets the ball going right side, going backwards. There's Jenkins throwing her down to the ground after now a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Holmes with the ball carrier.
Holmes had really nowhere to go. I mean, Jenkins was on her back immediately. Jenkins has been everywhere in the backfield here tonight. Get another look at it.
Loss of
she was just a
big pursuit, yeah.
Play.
All the angles are intact. Good defense.
Same kind of defensive effort. Tackling is going to have to be clean next week, too.
You think?
Absolutely. Of course, didn't see Octavia Lowell here tonight for Tampa, which certainly hurt them. She's so challenging on the edges, and that's where Pittsburgh will also get you. So Ashley Parker out of the shotgun, backs on each side, receivers on each side, and that boy, everybody moved early. Yeah, that's going to be a false start.
Flags on the play.
Get a little sloppy here with 9:08 left.
Reality starts to sink in for the visitor, and it gets a little ugly.
So that's going to back him up 5 yards. Bring him a 2nd and 19.
Following the penalty against
everybody's
Tampa,
moving. The ball was still with the center.
19 for the Inferno.
Who do you think was at fault?
That's a good question. The other offensive lineman would probably say the
center
center was at fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody misremembered the snap. Split backs. Parker going to give it here near side. And slipping a tackle is Holmes. Or no, excuse me. Is that Holmes? No, that's Rutland. Who's going to get a little bit of it back, but it's going to bring up 3rd and
the ball carrier.
A long way to go. Officially, it's a no-gainer. So 3rd and 19. Rutland did a lot of running for a no gain. The clock continues to tick. Coming up towards the 8-minute mark left. They gave her 3 yards. Okay, 3rd and 16 coming up. Still a long way to go
Third down and 16.
Parker
for
with
Tampa.
backs on each side. Hand off and take it down. Dropped in the backfield. Wow, was Rutland. Woo! Jenkins and just flying through there. Was that incredible?
Well, they're leaving DNA now. See, this is the part where it's
Jenkins
fun. That's engulfing the problem. That is dominating you.
Jenkins has had a night, right? I mean, yeah, the back is still down. That's, whew. Can you blame her? I mean, I don't know. I unofficially have Jenkins with like 4 tackles for loss tonight. And
well, she's active. She's got the quick. She's big, physical.
And Rutland.
And with attitude. I love it.
Yeah, Rutland's not moving. That was a big, I mean, that's a tough position to be in there. Oof. It's a 6-yard loss. But the bigger concern right now is Shea Rutland going to be all right taking that kind of collision. Which is 7:49 left here in a game that the Divas have put out of reach. I mean, you can just see like the body language on each sideline. If you just showed up and hit you blindfolded the scoreboard, you know who's winning.
Yeah, the road team, I mean, you have to be amped up. You know, it's close quarters. You're trying to believe, put a string together, and all of a sudden, reality starts to set in that you're being dominated right now, and they've not even played their best game.
That's actually Holmes that's down, Tia Holmes, not Rutland. So Rutland, who got blown up in that play, I think Holmes is part of the block maybe that came through there. She got knocked down. And they're still getting her to sit up right now to see what's going on. But what a turn of events here in this second half with the Divas. Again, just a 13-7 game at halftime, 20 unanswered here in this second half. Actually, taking it back, it's actually 26 unanswered. And now in control. So that's a good sign. As Holmes
everybody's
is able to
walked off
that's
today,
good.
which is great.
That is great.
I don't think we've ever had a carry-off yet, which is great.
No.
All walk-offs.
These ladies are tough.
50-50 raffle tickets out.
So 7:49 to go. A 4th and 22. The punt team.
The winner
will be coming out.
Break here.
Christine Nicholson.
$90 on the line for our winner. Thank you to all who participated in
So
the
Nicholson
50-50 raffle.
Will stand just in front of her goal line, about the 4-yard line.
To punt.
The Divas go after this one. Sienna Britt is the lone returner at the 47-yard line of the Inferno. So Ching Johnson's going to get to sit this one out. Britt just scored the last touchdown for the Divas. And a low kick is going to bounce at the 40, picked up by Britt at the 40. Going
nice
towards the 35, gets taken down at the 33. So Sienna Britt, positive gain there as the punt was short, and Sienna Britt got the Divas some great field position here with 7:14 to go as the ball will sit at the Inferno 34-yard line.
We're going to call out the winning numbers right now. Head on over to the Divas concession stand.
So who is going to come off the sideline here at the Divas for the Divas? At quarterback? I think Navi Hal is now in at quarterback.
I think it's a good move.
Yeah, I think
314. Congratulations to
they got too many people in the huddle. So Bianca White's going to come out. And I think we have seen the last of Amanda Congialdi. I see her over here on the sideline. So the Divas going to burn a timeout. So Navi Hal's going to run the offense to finish this one off. So not only the top receiver, but also the backup quarterback. She had been out for a while as a receiver. So now comes in.
It's kind of crazy. We were sitting in the dark. I'm thinking to myself, I never
Let there be light, yeah.
But I didn't even know it was a light.
Yeah, there's
and
a
I'm
light.
thinking to myself, wow, this is getting tougher and tougher to find stuff. And all of a sudden the light came on. I looked. Oh, man, that was funny.
We usually have staff that turns the lights on.
Well,
but sometimes we have to do it.
Well, I'm used to being with you.
Yeah, we have to
I'm used to being with you, and everything's done for you, so I didn't know.
Well, you got a clapper at home. I know that.
Yeah.
So clap on,
boy.
clap off.
That was
things
funny.
at your house. All right. So it is Navi Howlett at quarterback. Struber to her left. And the new back to her right, I believe, is Lane, who moved early. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was ugly. Lucretia Lane moved early. Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, this is the part of the problem. You want to get new personnel in there, but then, the snap counts and everything.
Yeah, but
different.
we got to be better than this.
Yeah.
So but that's what happens when you have a dominant quarterback. You know, you have a type A who probably doesn't even give up snaps in practice. So,
she's probably over there unhappy.
Oh, she's pissed. I guarantee you that. Yeah, she wanted to finish it.
Yeah, but you got to make sure you got all your top dogs healthy for Pittsburgh. Now, that being said, Navi Howell is your number one receiver, so you want her to be really smart with the football out there, and she just gives it to Struber. Struber goes straight ahead and maybe gets a couple, and that's about it. As that play will be folded up.
Yeah, I mean, you have to know what Plan B would look like.
Yes, sure.
I applaud the staff; they're doing the right thing. We're just chops.
Yeah, and you want this, like, if you're the Divas, you want this clock to move. You want to get this thing to zeros as quickly and safely as possible.
In fact, I wouldn't even have Amanda on the sidelines. I'd have already had her transported off. She'd be in the locker room somewhere in ice. Yeah.
Yeah, she's standing too close to the sidelines.
Yeah,
right now.
I don't even want her on the field.
So that was a 1-yard pickup for Struber. You had clock moving towards 6.5 left. Divas 33-7 in command, heading to Pittsburgh in 2 weeks to see who will represent the WFA from this side of the division into the championship round up in Canton, Ohio. Low snap, Howell picks it up. Howell's going to load up, throws it downfield. Why the heck not? Caught by Bianca White. What a play. What a catch on the broken play. And she's at the 10-yard line.
The Divas have some receivers. I mean,
wow.
they've got hops, chops, they've got whatever you need.
There's a flag here in the backfield. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not a legal man downfield. It might be because, this happens sometimes when the snap's botched and so plays, timing's thrown off. Or could it have been a late hit? We'll see. Yeah. I think it's a roughing the passer. Yes, it is. Roughing the passer, so that play and an ineligible. No, it's both. Well, got them both. Ineligible man downfield and a roughing the passer. Oh,
yeah, the ball's released.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's too bad. But you had a player down. One of the linemen got downfield too quickly. And Bianca White, what a great play by her. She's gotten a ton of reps this year, but she always gets open.
Yeah, these receivers
Bianca
have great ball skills.
Bianca can really get open, but, to go up to this 50-50,
that's the third time you said that today. They've got good ball skills.
They really do. We've got a host of receivers come out here tonight that we haven't seen this year do some things. It's a good sign for your depth, roster management. Tip of the cap to the GM. Oh, Lane goes through. Wow, I thought she was going to be tackled for a loss. She ends up picking up a couple. It's going to bring up a third, though, and 12. And clock moving. Under 6 minutes now left.
Lane takes the handoff.
I'm sure Hal and Bianca White would have liked that play to stand. Would have been on the highlight reel for the season.
Yeah.
So Lane's going to come out. Christy Kelly comes into the game for we call it 3rd and 13. Ball's to the 37. Divas need to get it to the 24 to keep the drive moving. Again, under 5.5 left. And a game the Divas really took control of in the third quarter and have not looked back. Navi Howell in for Amanda Congialdi out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Howell looking to load up, throws over the middle, caught it to Kelly threw her hands. She made the great catch earlier on the sideline. That one, I think she was running to the end zone before she was catching the ball.
Yeah, it's the second one that has hit the ground today. Their receivers, other than that, have been fantastic. It's always something to work for.
It's a good throw by Howell, too. Yeah. Really just, she set her feet and boom. She's a heck of a player.
And you feel bad for her because she wants to match.
Yeah.
The throwing ability, which is almost impossible of 6, but You got to go for it.
I see her warm up a lot with the quarterback, too. She'll warm up even though she's obviously the number one receiver.
She's got a good arm.
She could definitely wing it. So Christina Fernandez in to punt it away for the Divas.
I tell you, she got her athletic ability from her mother. I told you that already.
Lois Cook in on the punt team. Joins the formation with 5:06 left. Clock stopped here in the fourth. Waiting on the snap. Good one. Fernandez boots it high, end over end, and takes kind of a sideways bounce and will go settle around the 18, 19-yard line. That's where the Divas will down it, so no opportunity for a return for the Inferno's Meg Joyce. She's pretty electric with the ball in her hand. So 4:51 left. They're going to put the ball at the 20. That's where the Inferno will start, trailing 33-7. Another flag, though. I don't know.
I mentioned, too, Christina also got her looks from her mother.
Yeah,
thank God. Yeah.
You got to tell her father to go back and watch the broadcast since he's here.
No, he needs to wear a mask. That's what we do in public.
Wait, they're talking it over on what the penalty is. I think the penalty's on Tampa. No, it's not to the Divas. Okay. Okay, it's a formational thing. They're talking to the Divas about it. I guess they got to repunt it, or what are we doing here? Or the tack it on, okay. Okay, the ref on the far side of the field is over there in the Inferno huddle.
Are you talking to AI?
I'm talking to our scoreboard keeper is the referee too. He's got the
every question
he's got the
IV
today.
Yeah,
I know he's got the he's got the
I think, is he hooked up to AI? How's he doing?
He's hooked up to the rest out of the field. He's got the little IBF and like a TV guy, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so they're going to tack that on to the end of the return. Good. You hate to have to see them punt again. All right, 4:51 left here. 33-7. Divas on top.
Game started so fast.
Yeah, they did. Tampa will have Ashley Parker out of the shotgun. The lone back
Tampa takes possession, 1st and 10 at the 24.
Is Talbert. Ty Talbert. 2 receivers on each side for Parker. Snaps. Looking here near side. Throws it to Roberts. Caught it. 25. Cuts upfield. Got some space. 30. And pushed it about to the 35-yard line by Ching Johnson. So nice pickup on 1st and 10.
Yeah, nice move.
Catch.
Nice move.
Yeah, Bree Roberts is good when she gets the ball.
Hey, when they do that highlight film, they'll never know what the score was when they show that.
That's true.
That's a 1st down.
But obviously, Tampa, the math of it doesn't work out here with 4:35 left. Clock is moving. Drive this home. Tampa averages 34.5 yards passing per game and a 251-yard rushing team. But tonight they've actually thrown it pretty well.
They were balanced.
But they have not run it to their usual level. And here's Joyce, Meg Joyce, going to get a 1st down a little bit more.
Move.
Nice run into the Divas territory and taking down the 41-yard line, 42-yard line as they'll mark her out. So another good pass play from Parker to Joyce.
They're highly competitive. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
they're not going away quietly here. With only 4 minutes to go, you got to like that. Scrappy team. I mean, again, I thought their defensive approach was excellent in the first half. Divas really were flustered early.
Yeah, Divas wanted, in my opinion, they wanted to come out and go up-tempo.
Yes, they did.
But they couldn't control it.
They definitely could not. And as the game went on, they got better there. So Parker out of pistol. Talbert behind her. Bad snap. Picks it up. Going to roll right. Throws over to across the field. Almost picked off. Oof, that's dangerous. The referee might have blocked any chance of interception there.
Parker's pass is
Darlene
incomplete.
Wiltshire had a shot at it, I thought.
2nd down and 10.
But it was a little bit of an underthrow. And then I guess it'll be the back judge there, kind of in the way. I'm sorry, it's the umpire. I should credit the red ref. So Parker under center, I formation behind her. 2nd and 10 from the 42. 3:24 left. this round 1 playoff game. Divas heading to Pittsburgh in 2 weeks for a third meeting with the Passion. Dumped off there to Talbert, and she's going to get a minimal gain. This Carrie Hall, Carrie Hall is like one of those players in a video game that's got that faster speed than everybody else, sideline to sideline.
It's like enjoying the joystick.
Yep. So 3 minutes, clock still moving.
Short gain of 1 on that.
So just a pickup of 1 officially. So 3rd and 9 for the Inferno. So Roberts here on the near side, trips on the far side of the field, and Talbert the lone back. Parker rolling right, looking, throws it downfield, caught, and close to the first down marker, and I think she has it. Is another first down for the Inferno, and that's Kate Anderson.
It's not like the Divas are trying to, they're in prevent. They're not.
Yeah, no. That's a nice play, nice pitch and catch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a little too late for this
Inferno
offense to kind of find this rhythm here.
For Tampa.
So Tampa coming up with a 1st and 10 at the Divas 31. Coming up the 2-minute timeout here shortly. See if they get a playoff before the refs blow the whistle, and no, they will not. So we're at the 2-minute timeout with the Divas in control here. 33-7. Tampa will have a 1st and 10 at the 31.
With the score,
when we resume action here.
Divas 33, Tampa Bay 7.
Divas defense get a chance to catch their breath a little bit. You know they don't want to give up a touchdown here. Not that it matters, but you just want to keep this second half shutout going. Really been since, was it scoreless first quarter, right? Yeah, the scoreless first quarter, so both teams scored in the second. Divas with the 13 in the second. Obviously, Inferno with their 7 where they stand now. They're almost they could throw a shutout here with this entire half, but they can stop them here.
And it would be impressive because we said some good things early on about Tampa, and I don't want to take them back.
Yeah, again, they've had
a weather day where it looks like they're playing in the dark to me.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, am I aging? Am I getting that old that I can't see the field, or are these lights dim?
I feel like they're a little dim, yeah. I do feel like they're a little dim. Yeah, maybe they can put that in the budget here.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. You know, with Tampa, Akia Taylor, it was so good in their last meeting 2 weeks ago, number 10. She did not play tonight, obviously.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Octavia Lowell. I mean, they've had a host of other injuries. They were kind of shorthanded when they came to the last time.
That I can still
Taylor and Lowell, that speed element is just not quite here. Bree Roberts has done a nice job when she's gotten her opportunities on the outside, but it's, take a little bit away here and there. It's tough. So out of the pistol here on 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line for the Inferno. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes away from the Divas, moving on to play the Passion for the 3rd time. Parker pump fakes, under pressure. Coming here near side, Jenkins chasing. Jenkins taking her down. Oh, my goodness. Jada Jenkins, what a night.
That was an acceleration.
Have a night, Jada Jenkins.
She wanted that girl down. She ran her down.
I mean, we've seen Jada Jenkins have some games, but this one tonight.
That looked like she was running for a bonus. There must have been a bonus on that tackle. My goodness, you cannot deny this. Boy, that is a pursuit.
Great job, by the way, for Parker.
Relentless.
By Parker not to fumble.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought, that you're in a vulnerable position there.
And the game's out of reach.
Yeah.
That's just the thrill of the game. That's how you play, man.
Jada with a sack there. She had a bunch of tackles for loss tonight. She has been a force up front for this Divas defense. Parker out of the pistol. Rolling right, looking, and throw in and caught. And it's, I believe, Meg Joyce over there. Yes.
Dude, I'd just be guessing.
It's Meg Joyce.
Parker's pass complete. The reception by number 88, Meg Joyce.
So minimal pickup, though, and then I'll bring up 3rd down. It was incomplete. They're saying out of, okay, my bad, incomplete. Yeah, I'm the same problem you're having on the far side of the field.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. She was behind.
That's called incomplete. Yeah. It's 3rd down and 12.
So 3rd and 12 after the incompletion. So pistol with 1 minute to go for Parker. Trips on her right. One receiver near side is Roberts. Parker rolling right, looking right the whole way. Under pressure, throws it up in the air, almost picked, but no, incomplete.
Parker's pass ball's incomplete.
It's an overthrow.
It's 4th down and 12.
4th and 12 coming up for Tampa. In 53 seconds left.
Divas fans are on their feet.
Divas fans sensing it.
And then more importantly, they're sending a couple of fresh bodies.
Yeah, they are getting some fresh bodies.
That's
in
smart.
We've seen this defense really kind of take some pride here as it's gotten closer to their end of their end zone.
Well, they were challenged.
In pistol formation, 4th and 12 for Tampa. Parker waiting for the snap. Takes the snap. Looking downfield, throwing downfield. Oh, almost a one-handed catch, but incomplete for Roberts. Wow. That would have been a spectacular catch, but a little too high.
Good effort. Good effort. I mean,
and that will do it for the Inferno.
It's like catching BBs in the dark. I'm going to tell you what, I don't know how they pull that off.
Let's take another look at this. I think it's just a little bit of an overthrow. Not a bad pass.
Yeah. See, that's lit up. Don't let that screen you're looking at right now fool you.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm looking at.
No.
That looks great. How do you do that?
Wiltshire talking about it there, had a chance. Parker threw it pretty well. I just, again, not a lot of reps for her. We saw her on the field last week a little bit, or 2 weeks ago, a little bit between these two teams. But, when you're down to quarterback 3 and 4, it's tough. You just don't get the reps with the players. But she did some good things tonight, but Divas just too much for the Inferno. Congialdi actually back in the game, handed it off, and straight ahead is Rendon. What a run. Woo.
Yeah, do a few more of those.
Yeah, man, it's great when you get these depth players an opportunity for touches, and they get so excited. I mean, these people practice hard,
Yeah, and that's the key. You nailed it. You work just as hard as everybody else.
And you finally get on the field, but Leslie Rendon, that was good to see. Well, she tore that up.
First down, Divas.
Big run. 15-yarder. So Divas 1st and 10 again. Rendon. Boy, she's running with her hair on fire. Isn't she? 50, 45, scats through there. Yeah. Another first down. Don't tell Leslie Rendon they're just trying to run the clock out. She's like, no, I'm going to get in the end zone before this night's over.
Leslie Rendon.
Wow.
Yeah, she.
Look at this.
That old line deserves a cold one, a frosty one.
Yeah.
Look at him downfield, man. Downfield, seeking blocks.
So Rendon with a couple big runs. A timeout on the field right now. Not sure who called it. So the Divas called the timeout with 11 seconds to go. No, Tampa. Oh, there's no timeout. Okay. No, we're just letting the clock run out. Okay. No timeout on the field. Clock is running down. That's going to do it. So the Divas are heading to Pittsburgh in 2 weeks. 33-7 the final. So what would we expect otherwise? Pittsburgh and D.C., right?
Yeah.
They split the meetings.
Yeah.
Now the rubber match. Now the rubber match between these two to decide who goes to Canton.
Continues. Thank you for coming out to support our DC Divas.
So 44-6, Pittsburgh wins tonight. Divas win 33-7, and again, fittingly, two teams that have played 2 games, split them. They've been 1-score games. Will play one another to decide who goes to Canton.
Yeah, it's all evenly matched. It's just going to see, who brings the game face on.
Absolutely.
For that game and who doesn't give the game away.
Exactly. Divas, again, they got to clean up these penalties. Played a really good game tonight outside of hurting themselves in some stretches. But this team puts it off, lets the hometown fans see a win before heading into Pittsburgh for a huge game in a couple weeks. So next 2 weeks will be big. Get healthy and get ready for a good one. Well, we want to thank everybody who's tuned in this year. This is it for us. Broadcast this season.
Are you serious?
I believe it or not, yes.
You're not going to put me on your limo.
Unless they call us up. So thanks to you, Rick Doc Walker. Always fun.
No, thanks for you, brother. I love you. I just thank the wife for allowing you to come up and give her my best.
Thanks to Rich Daniel for all his help. And obviously
you and Rich did a documentary
this great staff and our Linecar media crew, led
great,
by
great
Mr. World Cup, Mark Prado, who is
Prado, job well done.
Appreciate all the guys. Our crew's great. We'll see you next time. Been a great season for the Divas as they march on towards Canton at Pittsburgh in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody. Scott Jackson for Rick Doc Walker.
And now another contractor spotlight from IBEW Local 26.
Hi, my name is Joel Brown, President, Brown Electric Group, LLC. We are a proud signatory contractor of IBEW Local 26. IBEW Local 26, they provide my company with knowledgeable, skilled, talented, articulate electricians that I don't mind being the face of my company on service projects, commercial projects, larger projects, and oftentimes these electricians are exceeding the requirements of the owner and the client. It gives Brown Electric Group a leg up. You need knowledgeable, skilled electricians. I can go to IBEW Local 26 and get those guys that have gone through 5 years of school, men and women that are licensed. For a company such as myself that's trying to grow, I can't get that anywhere else.
To start growing your electrical business, go to ibewlocal26.org and click Business Opportunities. IBEW Local 26, where electrical contractors come to grow.